Hello, welcome back to Kasvar. I am your beloved DM.
Beloved.
Yeah, motherfucker,
No, I meant
beloved.
that.
Wow,
I wasn't.
she was agreeing with you.
I was saying beloved.
Listeners at home, she sent me a very dirty look.
I don't even.
Beloved
I'm not capable of
DM
that.
Kyle Carty. Kasvar is our 5th edition campaign setting world. It is a fully aquatic world with some amphibious elements, but almost exclusively underwater. There are no core races in this world. It is all humanoid races that are partially influenced by some sort of sea creature. These behemoths that used to swim around the world and were literal gods before they died and became the largest land masses on the planet. Excuse me. Joining me today.
Oh, it's me. It's me.
Yeah,
My
you
name
want
is
to
Kat.
do these more tight in
No,
the beginning.
it's cool. My name is Kat. I play Chiselle, which is half Celicorm, half Leodai, which is half shark person, half stingray person. She's a big girl. She's our oath taker, which is our word for paladin in here, and her oath taker partner, because it's kind of like a Pacific Rim kind of thing. You can't handle the power without another person. Is Milota, who is a Leodai shark. So we look.
She's
different.
part shark?
Yeah, she is.
Oh, I said it as a folio die.
Oh, well, she's Leodo shark.
Okay.
Shark Leodo.
That's fine. I ain't gonna change it.
It's cool. That's okay. Flavorly she is. And I am suffering from a sinus infection, so if I sound kind of gravelly, that makes me hotter. So continue.
I cough perpetually every stream,
Well,
so
I'm just saying, I sound
I should go to a
gravelier.
doctor eventually. Who are you?
I'm
Third
it.
member of our 3-member team.
Hello.
Ooh,
I'm.
velvety.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Lauren.
darn, Lauren.
No, no.
Damn,
Complimenting
Lauren.
my gravel
That
right now. Going
I-
out
Oh,
with gravel, gravel.
Smoothness.
My name is Lauren.
Who are you playing, Lauren?
I am Anastia, the Remnant. I am part Porwall and
Pteros.
Taros. I always skip like a syllable sometimes. So it's like crocodile, lionfish. She is slightly vain, but is getting better. She takes a lot from her really cool master, who you met last session, who is perfect in her eyes. Beautiful.
Master Finn?
Absolutely perfect.
Master Finn.
It's funny enough, your guys' masters, their names rhyme.
Bryn and Ren.
Bryn and Finn.
Finn.
Oh, I thought you meant like his other
I mean, his
name.
I was
real
about
last
to
name
say
doesn't
no.
rhyme.
No matter anything on the
Mork
earth.
Grottle does
Mark
not
Grottle
rhyme.
is my favorite name for an awful person.
I just tried to
It's
think of
so-
something that
Mork
was
Grottle.
awful.
It's so
Grottle
like,
Mork.
pond scummy. I went to college with the guy who wanted to be known as Pond Scum. That was his voluntary nickname.
Voluntarily.
Did you call him that?
No.
Sometimes.
I mean, if that's what they want.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, I
like
mean, that's-
he married a friend of mine. I actually quite like him.
Oh, I'm
but
not saying
his nickname he did
Pond
choose
Scum.
to be Pond Scum.
We have a reason.
I
That makes
really
it more
liked it.
mysterious.
Some people just like shit, you know? Like,
His name was Pond Scum. So
Yes.
last time
Yes.
on Kasvar, does everyone have inspiration? Okay.
no.
I have my luck
It
one.
says I have one, so.
Yeah, it always says you have one because you never fucking erase it. So I'm gonna start you with none.
Hey,
No!
listen.
She deserves one for just being amazing all
I-
the time.
No.
I want to thrive, Kyle. Let me thrive.
I'd rather you die. So,
That's the opposite.
yeah, I'm aware. So, yeah, no, I know. Last time on Kasvar, you all successfully destroyed the Feather Tower, a massive weir stone, a holy conduit to the behemoth, the only non-aquatic behemoth. Are you hot?
What? I don't know.
Okay, do you want to go change?
Mm-mm.
Okay, just let me know if you need to change. I can turn the heat off.
I don't know. Just, you know.
Okay. I'll
Life
just try to drink
pressures.
ice water throughout the night.
Okay.
So, the Sea Hawk Behemoth, the only non-aquatic behemoth, worshipped by the Acipros, the behemoth Garuna. This massive feather tower was a piece of its plumage that fell to earth, embedded itself in a sandbar, and eventually, thousands and thousands and thousands of years later, served as a type of holy site for a very powerful ritual that would have created something equivalent of like a Category 8 hurricane. It would have been catastrophic to hundreds of miles in diameter. except for all of the Cyprian settlements because they would have blessed themselves to be protected from the wind. It would have killed hundreds, if not thousands of people. Kasvar is a very low population world. But you stopped it. You killed Roka, the Weir, with the assistance of your plucky band of adventuring friends, Ato, the full-blooded Pateros Weir of Volitanis, the lionfish behemoth, Thaloin, the Snendarin formulist, which is, boy howdy, jellyfish wizard. We did make this setting incredibly unapproachable with all the different words.
But I love it though. Like you gotta get into it. You gotta get into the
deep lore.
Deep lore.
It does rhyme with vor. We said lore.
No.
Banned.
You can't ban
Gaunt's
us.
ban cat.
Okay.
So, as well as Sibling, the Anago, which is the ribbon eel people. Sibling is a remnant that you all met in the near the abyss, who is just, well, they are just helpful. They were supposed to be my plot device for this arc, but you saved them.
You're never gonna get over that.
Never.
I'm sorry. I mean,
Eventually, I'll just
Thwarting
stop asking for, because it was either let you guys take Sibling back or kill Chiselle, and I was like, if Chiselle stayed, she would have died.
I mean, I did roll a 20, I think.
No, I know,
that.
but I would have just said no rolls. Like, it's over. But Chiselle would have stayed no matter what.
Yeah, which makes sense.
I can't just fucking kill a character without a combat.
But I couldn't not.
I'm not
leave,
that kind
though.
of DM. No, exactly. I'm not that kind of DM. But next time, maybe I will be. Because boy howdy, I had to jump through hoops to sort this arc out.
I believe in you, though.
After the Feather Tower was destroyed, you all managed to basically frisbee yourself on an altar, grabbed by your jellyfish-touched hermit crab Gam-Gams.
Gam-Gams!
Cat, go to Twitch jail whenever it's convenient, says Gontes.
Yeah.
Yes,
This is
that
on your
true.
schedule.
How many divine senses do I have now that I'm level 5? 5?
It's your charisma plus...
My level, right? So it's 5.
I think it's just your charisma mod. No, your lay on hands goes up. It's 5 times level. So you have 25 lay on hands. Your divine sense has not changed.
That's what I thought. Okay. Sorry, continue.
Thank you. Rude.
I said thank you.
Also, participating with all of you was Milota, your Chiselle's oath-taker partner, who, boy howdy, was really useful in that fight, actually.
I mean, she one-shot killed most things.
Yeah.
You were also joined by Hroda, an Cyprian remnant of the Joy Soul, which...
I'll be back.
That's okay.
Keep talking.
Go do what you gotta do.
behind me?
I'm gonna go behind Kyle.
Oh, okay.
Okay, just... Yeah, because I started using more extension cords, so the wires are less tight.
Alright.
You're okay.
Okay.
This light is always... There's
Yeah,
a lot of
the
cool
lights
lights
are
here.
pink.
I wish you guys saw.
The light's a pain. But,
They're kind of
so...
awesome. Yeah.
So,
My nose is not.
yeah, it's okay. Grab
No
some
worries.
tissues. Take however long you need.
Yeah.
Because I'm just gonna grill Anastia then.
Grill?
Yeah, like some squid. You
I've
all
never
managed to
had a
survive
squid.
and land near the waters of Volitanis, not the city proper, but you landed in his blessed waters. The behemoths, their bodies exude a powerful magic aura that literally augments and modifies all natural life in the area. Like, so the kelp in this area is kind of tiger striped almost. A lot of the sea creatures are venomous or resistant to venom. It's changed the biome to the point where it's like these creatures are incredibly venomous, but in response, creatures have arisen to feed on them that are now immune to venom or like puncture resistant and things like that. Like the ecosystem always finds a way to balance itself out. But when you arrived, you all remained unconscious for almost 3 days.
It wasn't great.
It was not great. But thankfully, Gam-Gams, your massive remnant soul-infused hermit crab,
My best friend.
beautiful best friend, stood guard over you for all 3 days. And when you all finally came to, he did promptly collapse. He's so
It's not
tired.
okay. I mean, I understand. He did so much.
But you, in the remnant dream that night, spoke to Master Finn, your remnant master, who
doing
is, do need to stress this, level 4. really want to stress that he is level 4.
So powerful. He's so
So powerful.
He's so
Look at his extra attack. Wow.
She doesn't even have that yet.
That's the bit. Extra attack is the best power in the game because it lets you attack twice.
He's just so powerful, he only needs to attack once.
Shut up. So, you spoke and informed him that you were near home and would be returning. And that is what you all have done. You spent at least one more day just full recuperation. Ato tending to most of your wounds, along with Milota and Chiselle. One thing that you have noticed, because Anastia, you have become more insightful, I would like to imagine.
I would say so, yes.
You don't have to roll.
No, I'm not. I was just adjusting.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
You went for the dice, and I was like, that's okay.
Oh, I wouldn't roll it yet.
I fucking love you. You crack me up. Milota is definitely the better healer of the group. Her big debut did have her destroy the boss monster in one turn.
That's true.
But Chiselle might be physically stronger. She might be tougher than Milota, but Milota is superior healer. Like, bar none. Nowhere near the level of Ato, but she is nothing to scoff at. And so over those past few days, before we get to the town, is there anything you want to do in this, like, recuperation period? You are still in that kelp forest, on that dais. Gamgams has been recovered, but none of you have really had a long rest yet.
Okay. So we're pretty fucked up.
Yes, but you've still been getting healed up. Like you've all been using what resources you recover. Like, this is a resting period.
So it's more relaxing, obviously, before. Not completely.
It's like camping.
Yeah.
It's like camping, except occasionally you do have to stab like a shark.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
But like only when they get close.
I won't run this time.
Anastia Jr. still missing.
I know, and I'm very upset.
Still missing.
She's gonna come back 15 feet long.
I just like once.
Yeah, it's been about 5 or 6 days since you lost Anastia Jr.
I mean, Anastia Jr. has a part of my soul.
Oh
so
yeah.
Do I
Anastia
feel?
Jr.
Do I feel?
Yeah, Anastia Jr.'s alive.
Do I know their just emotional state?
No.
I'm worried then.
Because you can't do that with Gamgams.
Fair.
Fuck, maybe I should do that in Remnants.
I was just curious.
But no, I don't want to do an animal companion. This is just some extra bullshit.
Yeah,
that I'm throwing
I was
in.
just thinking.
Because I like animal companions. I'm a sucker for
I didn't
it.
know I was gonna
I
have
did the
two.
goddamn baby bestiary designs for them. Clearly, I fucking like them.
I didn't get any pets.
I mean, you could share.
To be fair,
You got Chico,
she risked life and limb, and you do have Chico.
I do have Chico.
So consider this: eat shit.
I had to fight for Chico. You
did
wanted
have
to
to-
destroy it a lot.
I only destroyed one of them.
Tom.
The other was Jerry.
Jerry. So, is there anything anyone wants to do before you all pack up and head to town? Town is 5-ish days swim. Like, you are in the waters, but the waters are large. Like, I really need to stress, just like when you were heading to Psychophorum, the Behemoth-touched waters are quite expansive. But you have heading. Fallowin is taking care of it. You know...
I know where I'm going.
Yeah, you
Mostly.
know more or less where
Yeah,
you
'cause
are.
I mean...
But yeah, is there anything anyone wanted to do? If not, we can just go right to it. We're not going to do any travel checks. Like, this is a down episode. I'm probably not even going to do a combat.
Okay.
Oh, anything you want to do?
I would say probably because Anastia is so close to home, she is not really saying too much to anyone, and looks a lot more nervous than she normally would. Because normally you see her, like, at least flipping her cape or something to look at.
Cortez brings up one point that I do want to highlight.
Yes.
He wonders if the creepy fish is still watching. And chat, the answer is no.
Yeah, I thought that was a no.
They lost the creepy fish when they jettisoned Team Rocket style into the horizon.
Sheave cleaved.
Sheave cleaved.
through the sky.
Sheave cleaved.
So
It was
we're
majestic.
I
good.
won't run this time.
We did it!
Anastia has learned to analyze power levels. There are actual 5th ed mechanics for analyzing power levels. Fighters can do it. Battle Masters. It's one of the coolest fucking powers in the game.
That sounds
I
awesome.
love it. You probably saw them fly off Team Rocket style and gave up. Yes, exactly. It was like, fuck it.
Too much
It's following
trouble.
Rhoda now.
Rhoda's like,
Probably the smartest choice.
actually, Rhoda could probably kill it.
Yeah.
Rhoda could kill it handily.
Yeah.
We're just not
We're
really doing
so
it.
bad.
Harada has fought worse.
Great.
The campaign she was in got dark.
Real dark.
The deeper you go, the darker it gets. You guys only touched the surface
Yeah,
of
the darkness. Yeah.
So Anastia is being quiet.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
so
it's noticeable.
Probably that night, because we still haven't really like fully slept, she would talk to Anastia in camp.
So you've all you two have watched together, we'll say.
Okay.
Sibling sort of comes back. They are sibling right now. And goes, all right, patrol was over, so there's not really much left to say or see. Just keep your eyes peeled. The waters here are actually quite safe. It's,
Boring?
No, it's nice. It's like a break. I haven't been up to the sun layers in a long time. So it's nice to get out of the abyss. All right. See you later. And what did you rip?
Oh, nothing.
This.
It just bounced.
Stop pulling on it.
Sorry.
You psychopath.
Sorry.
I love you, but damn. You motherfuckers always find a way to make me panic.
I'm sorry. I'm like not. Okay. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna switch to a t-shirt too. So please do your thing.
Okay.
'Cause I'm fine with that.
So
We should just stop wearing long sleeves.
I honestly, because the lights, but this caused my nose to bleed. So
I'm like, winter will make it cool.
no,
I
it's
mean,
a lie.
sometimes it's cold, but then last time we just wore blankets.
I'm just trying to push my sinuses back into place. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Are you nervous because of what happened recently, or is it because you might see your master again and you're nervous because you're acting weird?
Weird?
I mean, you haven't flipped your cape in at least a day, and
so you have been noticing. I mean, what?
Shut up.
I'm slightly worried. Yes, I thought you might be sick or something.
I am excited to see my master. I just wonder how home's been. I haven't been there for a while.
You haven't really spoken of your home.
There's really not that much to say about it.
Oh. I mean, you usually, no offense, but all the time you like to talk about yourself, but when it comes to your home, you haven't really touched upon it.
Well, I've told you I'm from a family of kelp farmers.
Right.
We farm kelp. My ancestors farm kelp, and I'm sure long after I'm gone, we will continue to farm kelp.
I mean, it must be not lucrative, but it must be very productive.
We get by.
Okay.
It's very monotonous. Mm-hmm. I don't really like monotony.
I could tell that is, when I think Anastia, I don't think monotony, so that's good.
I hope that spreads.
Well, I was thinking when I'm worried about something, or it helps to be busy. And I know we talked before we head into a certain peril last time that I had something about shiny things that I wanted to talk to you about. I wonder if, since we're on patrol, maybe you can help me out with it, and it might help
Anastia just gets much closer.
Your snoot is like right here, like very snooty.
The snootiest snoot.
Snoot,
Very
right?
long snoot. Yeah, the snoot in the picture came out very long.
I love
the
it.
snoot.
I love it.
I'm fine with it.
Because I can only imagine as she leans in, it's like.
The Porowall were the ones that Mike and I had the hardest time designing for, because they just ended up looking like Killer Croc every fucking time. So I'm actually kind of okay with a long snoot.
No, I like long snoot.
I enjoy
like
it.
it.
When I
I'm
imagined
cool with
long
it.
snoot. So
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Snoot it is.
Fucking Gontes, I do want to stress, you fucking crushed it.
You
Thank
did crush
you.
it, by the
It's
way.
beautiful.
I was like, the first words that came out of my mouth about Giselle was, "She big."
That's true.
But she's so big. I wasn't even imagining it that big, but when I saw it, I was like, "Oh, she big girl." I like.
She thick.
I was trying to stay away from the bingo board thick, but
Thick.
now that you've
board.
said
Shit,
it,
we are close to bingo tonight.
yeah, I was trying to
Do
stay
that
away
much?
from the bingo
30
thick.
minutes of fuck garbage.
Okay, so
Which now podcast listeners are like, what the fuck?
what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Talk about a lot of weird shit. All right, so she, as you get closer, she like rummages into her sack And she takes out, remember the gear that we got a long time ago?
Excuse me, your character's on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you, Anastia, remember the gold thing that's like this big, that's like a coin, but is shaped weird and definitely isn't a gear?
I've never forgotten.
So she takes out 2 of them. One has like a leather cord, very simple, nothing on it. And the other one has a leather cord, but you know those jelly quartz that we came up with? Mm-hmm. So it has the 2 jelly quartz on the side, and then just tied really like haphazardly on the sides of it. And then she has the resin, which was all different colors. So she's like, I was thinking of putting the resin here, like between, like in the hole of the knot.
Grabs it.
Oh. But
You've made this?
I tried. It's not the best. I'm more of a practical person.
Oh, well, I mean...
I'll say you probably took 10 on it.
But, oh, I rolled for it before.
Did you?
Yeah, I asked you like a while ago about it.
Did you roll
I
well?
rolled average. That's why it's not special.
Good.
That's why I've been role-playing it that way. Because, like, right before I started, like, before we even met Milota, she had started making it.
That I definitely remember.
Yeah.
I just don't remember a roll. It's been 11 sessions.
It's been, like, a long time. So she made it she hasn't had any progress because she doesn't know what to make it better.
So, do you, Lauren, have ideas on how to build on this? Like, that Anastia would have?
You would have to give me the reason for why you're making this.
So how would Anastia get that information?
I was about to ask.
You cut her off!
I'm sorry.
Not your fault.
I'm just used to having to facilitate a little bit. Jesus, take the wheel. Like,
I'll
keep talking about wardens and warlocks and
wardens and warlocks
and warlords and shit with chat. Do you?
Behemoths take the wheel, take it from my hand. I'm sorry, continue.
Oh no, it's fine.
So I don't really know what else to do with it.
When did you start making these in your spare time?
I tried making it in my spare time. I can make shields. I can make swords.
So you're going to be wearing this?
No, not me. I'll wear this one. And the really plain one, like the ridiculously plain one.
Nastia's
That's just got rope.
Fades.
The rope one? I mean, I wanted to wear this one.
So who's this for?
Well, I was hoping to give it to Milota, but I was hoping it would be flashier, because she's...
Flashier? I understand.
Well, I mean, she's not like me. I'm pretty plain. I'm okay with that, but she likes pretty things, shiny things.
Will you mind if I take both of these?
I mean...
I can fix these up. You'll really enjoy it.
I really don't know much about shiny, so I guess you might need the other one.
This is the one thing I'm always perfect at.
Okay, but I don't need it, like, over the top. I don't want everybody looking at her for it. I'm just... I mean, because I don't want, like... just take it.
Swim away.
I'll check over there. There's definitely something over there by Gam Gams. And she swims around.
Gam Gams has ripped a snapping turtle in half. Like a massive snapping turtle. That's part dragon. He just ripped it in half.
She takes half of it.
Flux it. Yeah, Gam Gams is an epic tier monster at this point.
The snapping turtle was going to be a battle.
Gam Gams could beat Crota. That's canon.
I love how we've like slowly been making Gam Gam stronger than anyone in this game.
Gam Gams.
By the end, he's a
Gam
behemoth.
Gams is our Gohan. He was meant to be the main character all along.
Can he be our reincarnated Yamcha?
No one likes Yamcha. So
reincarnated.
Yes, I'm aware.
Better Yamcha.
So Lauren, I will give you this luxury.
Do you want me to roll?
No.
Oh.
You can if you want.
What do you want me to do?
Or you can just take 20. Taking 20 is an old thing from Pathfinder where it takes a shitload of time, but it is as if you scored a 20. So I would consider this jeweler's tools plus charisma, which I think we gave you training in.
Well, yeah, I guess jeweler's tools gave me alchemy tools, which is...
Oh, right, we changed it from the other one because...
We changed it.
Yeah, but it was for this purpose.
Yes, I'm fine.
Yeah, like, this is what I'm...
This is cross compatible. I'm not gonna go.
I was about to say...
We've done...
Yeah, this is what
we've
I
come
want...
too far.
Yeah.
So if you want, you can take 20, but it's going to take a long time. Or you can risk it to get the biscuit and roll. And the roll, who knows what will happen.
Well, I was planning, because I saw how much Giselle seems to want this, and is very excited about giving it to her person. So...
Per person.
girlfriend.
It sounded like you dubbed over your own voice there. It sounds like she wants to give it to her person.
You never really
It's
told
like a
me.
censorship, Doug. You listen here, mother, father.
That's what it sounded like just now when you went her person.
Because I mean,
This is
Anastia,
the
I don't know what
1950s.
actually.
This is the 1950s. We have to be
Censor.
in the closet.
Oh, that's not what it is. I don't think
Yeah,
Anastia
sure,
100%.
Lauren,
What?
Sure.
I don't think
I don't think
Anastia...
Anastia.
As a queer person.
Oh my god.
You sicken.
I think Anastia doesn't get what's going on yet completely. She just sees the excitement.
She's just excited.
Like, I get what's going
Okay.
on.
So do you want to roll or
get-
20? Roll or
I don't want to
take
do it
20?
because seeing that Anastia would actually take some of the stuff on her frills, which she would never do. But she's. Oh, you gave me a
And
frill!
also, that was a good scene.
Yeah.
But that's for her.
Oh.
For self-sacrifice.
And she's going to put something on each of yours. Because she
I
wants
will
you-
give you advantage. If you want to risk it, I'll give you advantage.
I do have luck. So I believe.
You got 5 fucking rerolls. You're sitting on 5. Statistically, you have a 20% chance
So-
of a natural 20.
So charisma, you said, right? I have to roll?
Yeah. Plus proficiency, which I think at level 5 your proficiency is 3.
Oh, it is, because I have it at 2.
Yeah.
All
where's
of our
the-
proficiencies are 3?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure 5th level proficiency is 3.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
not with the tools then. The tools
Damn,
this,
damn,
of course
the
it's not
source.
this.
I think it's proficiency plus something else with the tools, right, sweetheart? Proficiency plus...
Proficiency plus, yeah. So you're proficient in the tool, so you add your proficiency modifier.
Okay, so that's
plus the
that's
attribute
stagnant,
I'm
that's
asking
what
for.
it's
Yes.
saying. All right. That's
Which
fine.
I'm asking for charisma in this regard.
Yes.
Because that's like one of your monies, right?
Yeah, not really.
What,
But it's better than...
what's
no.
better? What's better?
What is the
Intelligence?
best?
Intelligence and
It's not going to be a
dexterity.
physical one. This is a mental
Alright,
one.
so really intelligence.
I will
like-
allow intelligence then
Alright.
because you're using let's say you're using color theory.
Oh, I'm that good. Alright.
Advantaggio. Roll twice. 14's fucking high.
It'll be 17 with the additional things. That's 5. So 17 good?
You rolled a 14.
Well, plus the...
Plus
Proficiency.
3.
Plus
and then
3.
plus your int.
Oh, plus my int, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta remember.
Sorry, sorry.
No, it's okay, because they're not really denotated well on character sheets.
Yeah.
Tool proficiencies are like skill proficiencies. It's the same thing, except they're not permanently tied to a given attribute. That's why they're sort of weird.
I'm so sorry.
So in that
This
case,
is
it
not mine.
would be 18? Just...
Okay, 18. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
still not better than 26, I think, is what your natural 20 would be, but 18's fucking really good.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll again? I will say this, you got 3 silver chips that you regain every long rest. They're yours. I'm not taking them.
Oh yeah, I've got
You
to.
just
I keep
leave 'em.
forgetting.
You're my
To the side.
new chip
Alright.
deputy. Chico.
Do I get advantage again, or I just roll once?
Oh my, if you think that we're not going to attach Chico to Gam Gams like a fucking turret, then you don't know
That would be
me.
hilarious. Just like on his head, just...
For sure, we're doing that tank.
What now?
That's all I want.
Nasia.
Okay.
Junior, could
And
you
you
like
still
go
have advantage on the roll,
binoculars?
by the way.
Oh, it's a 19? Or is
Oh,
it
it's a 17.
17's huge, so you still have advantage.
Come on, please.
18.
Oh, I
18
got
plus
one.
6 is 24. That's
I don't
about
think
as good as
that's
I
high
think
you
you're
can
going to
get.
get.
Yeah.
Your rolls were banging.
Those were better.
So 24.
24.
24. It's gorgeous. You have full reign over whatever this does. It also has a magic effect.
What?
That's exciting.
I'll
Does
say this-
Nasia know she did that, or is it like it just happens? Well, like, that's more.
That's
Like,
all
I know.
you. That's
Anastia
a
does
you.
not know.
That's hilarious.
But I will say this, I'm always fond of spontaneous magics.
Yeah, yeah.
Where, like, literal sentimentality or effort can create magical effects. I love shit like that. I don't care if it fits in with our very hard scientific magic of
The magic of
formulist
friendship is all that matters.
We'll call it's a different type of magic. It's not formula magic, but you've done something,
Magic of friendship.
and it's now they are a bonded set of magic items.
So I guess like I know Giselle did right away to high five Gam Gams. So
So you high five Game Games.
and so you just if you do turn around, you just see me like working very hard on something. Just with the most excitement I've had probably since
Game Games is like in his claws. He's like holding parts that she keeps like giving him and then removing from his claws.
Okay.
Yeah, he's holding the tools. He's the nurse.
I'm trying not to get involved because I don't want to ruin.
Yeah, you continue to do your patrol.
Yeah, I mean, someone has to be actually patrolling so we don't get attacked. So,
Yeah, the one is safe, but you never know.
I have to be extra careful.
So, yes, your shift comes to an end. Mm-hmm. You have finished in record time. It's ready to give to her before everyone else gets up.
I'm still patrolling.
Anastia, I guess, she knows it looks good. It looks amazing, and it looks better than what you probably would have done. So she struts up to you, and now it's extreme. Everything that wasn't there before.
She struts up. All of her frills just up
boom,
and
the exact.
Boom. And like the way that the sunlight is coming through the kelp forest, it does hit her with spotlights as she's strutting. She is
in her element.
Incandescent.
Oh my god. Why did I do
Permanent
this?
+5 charisma.
Oh god. Yes.
You have revitalized her.
You have revitalized me by giving me this chance.
You already got one.
Okay.
Just because she rolled well doesn't mean you get another inspiration.
I cheered her up.
You shit.
Alright, so she turns around and watches you perform up to her, I guess. Roll perform. No, we're just kidding. You seem excited.
Look at this.
What does it look like? You can't just say
I just realized.
I was just like, I'm looking at your empty hand.
Okay, nothing here.
Looks great.
Okay. So, something Anastia really like. Well, she likes really smooth shells and shining stones. She, in your case, did 2 of her shining stones. These are, I guess, they would be closer to the gear than the resin because those are already kind of shiny. This is like probably, I don't know how big the hole is for the gear, but like basically right inside. Mm-hmm. So they both look really cool. Yours is still more plain because you didn't put that much stuff in it, but you got a little matching thing there. She tried to match the colors as best she could because the sizes and stuff are different, but she considers this a work of art.
No. That looks a lot better than it was before. That's true. This one is gorgeous.
Oh, you don't like both?
No, I mean
this one as well. I know you don't want
I
to.
mean, no, both of them. No, I mean, it's not too flashy, which I was afraid it would be. And I mean,
are you saying it's not flashy enough?
No. I think it's beautiful. I'm trying to say thank you. Thank you for doing this because I didn't know what to do, and it made me very nervous. So thank you.
You are incredibly welcome. If you need any further help with this sort of thing, I would love to help you.
Okay, and needless to say, we're not talking about this private transaction in front of everyone. Correct? I mean, they'll all see it eventually, but
we won't be showing these off.
Not yet. Not yet. It's a surprise. She doesn't know it's happening.
I would hate to ruin a surprise like this.
Right, but when it is, she'll be so excited and thank you for it and show it off and all that good stuff.
I see. That's fine.
So it builds the tension.
It builds the tension. I understand. That's fine.
She slowly pulls it, puts it into her bag, like stuffs it at the bottom, like, but nicely, like wraps
Gently
it and
folds
gently folds it, and then
crushes it
in the bottom. She did wrap it. I want to say she haphazardly put it in there, but she does wrap it.
I do appreciate that.
They're going to get up soon. I'll wake them. Just thank you again.
Of course. So Anastia, at that, goes into, I guess, wherever she was sleeping and just like she hasn't got a lot of breath.
She put all of her...
Yeah, that was everything in her.
That was your everything. So, unfortunately, you have already slept for the night. You already did your pull, and so when Sibling gets up, they sort of kick you gently in the side. Come on, get up. Let's go.
Where are we going?
Are you fucking serious?
She starts laughing as she's packing.
Oh, yeah, yes.
You
yes.
literally are the one who knows the way.
Hold on.
We'll get fallow when you do
No,
it.
no. I have this under control. I just haven't had a lot of rest. Are you ready to go now? I'm incredibly ready. Anastia just pops up. Little pop. It's not as energetic as it normally is.
Yeah.
And like as Sibling swims off, you hear them be like, "I cannot fucking believe they saved me." Like,
forever in our dead.
yes.
She's so excited she keeps losing points.
So many points. -1,000. To wake up Milota, I put a cover over her like Koseki no Kuni and then hold her down.
Okay. So when you put it over, like, is this a thing that you guys do a lot?
Yeah.
So like she's aware of the game.
Yeah.
And so she rummages around under like the.
I don't want her to kick me in the face.
Blanket. Well, she knows not to.
Yeah.
She like rummages around and goes, "Oh no, let me out! Oh no, I've been eaten by a big fish."
If you're in my mouth, I wouldn't be talking. I'm a big fish.
She like peeks her head out from under the blanket. That's no fun.
Slam it down.
So you sort of roughhouse for a while. Do you want to give it to her now, or would you like to do it
Later.
So you
No
all
hesitation.
gather your shit.
Zero hesitation.
Later.
After she peeks her head up, slams her down, and runs away.
Yeah, she's very cute in the morning.
Fuck off!
And so you all gather up your things and you swim off in the direction of Anastia's home village, which I forgot to write the name down for.
Do you want me to
It's Shallow
Ray.
Ren.
Ray?
Ray?
Yeah,
Shallow
Shallow
Ray?
Ray.
I thought it was Ren. I don't know why. Shallow Ray. Okay.
Unless it auto-corrected on the
It's
thing.
probably what happened. If it's Shallow Ray, that's fine. I know it's Shallow something, so.
Oh,
It might have auto-corrected.
Shallow Ray, yeah. Okay.
There we go. My hair is falling out everywhere.
well, that's fine.
So, it takes several days, but before long you all manage to arrive at Shallow Ray. Bizarrely, Anastia, after your first encounter with Master Finn, every time you go to sleep, he is not asleep.
Weird.
Oh yeah, almost
Must
as
be
if he's
just so
timing.
diligent.
Yeah, your schedules must just be totally not syncing up because he's so busy.
I understand.
Yeah,
Understandable.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's not ignoring you or anything.
Why would he?
There are times in like mid-afternoon when during like your lunch breaks, sibling enters their meditative state, and then comes out and just like has a very dour look on their face, just like. And occasionally they will shoot a nasty glance at you, and then get back to work.
Maybe she saw them then. Or
Yes,
sibling
yes,
saw them.
yes. Sibling is seeing Master
It's the
Finn.
fact that he's there is like
He's
my
sleeping.
fault.
He's sleeping in the afternoon. No, just she does not. They don't know how to process this.
Fair. I mean, I understand. I would do the same.
If I were in her shoes or their shoes, I would do the same.
Yeah.
So you all continue along and swim out. But before long, as you're sort of swimming along, the kelp forest that you were in before clears and sort of gives way to more like sandy shores, and eventually you spot it in the distance. Shallowy, could you please describe your town?
Okay. So the first thing anyone would notice upon coming to it is the way they are farming the kelp. So the way kelp grows, it has like the name of it I just forgot, but like think of it like little roots that just they don't really suck up nutrients, but they attach to things. So they have large rock or coral structures. It depends. Some are older, some are not as old. So various materials where the kelp is actually attached to these, and it goes up fairly high.
Okay.
You have people swimming around those, like getting the kelp from them, not obviously ripping everything off, but doing it in a way that's like sustainable.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there are people going around with like little net contraptions to catch sea urchins, which really like the kelp.
So they have little like claw catchers.
Yeah,
or
so
something
like
that really can
there's
pull
like
sea
one that you might
urchin.
see periodically with just like a bunch of sea urchins.
Sea urchins are probably something you guys eat a lot here as your primary protein.
Well, yeah, they're just so it's kind of just an annoyance to the kelp, but they're just collecting them.
One thing that you definitely know, having lived here, sea urchins are a hazard to all kelp, but the sea urchins of Volitanis are particularly nasty. They are much larger, their spines are much thicker, and they are much more toxic.
I guess to like Anastia, it's just like, but I mean, like if someone new coming to be like, these are weird.
Yeah, like it's not all of them, but it
Yeah.
is most of them, especially because you're so close to the city. You're like 3 days swim tops. Probably closer to like 1 or 2.
It's like super close.
You're very close.
So what else? Oh yeah, the housing is basically mounds. The mounds are made of kelp. They are all low to the ground, fairly spacious. None of them are really decorated by a lot of things on the outside. And the inside, too, for most of them. I mean, Anastia, she did her best.
How many structures are there?
I would say maybe like 30 structures.
Holy shit, that's a lot.
But like big families don't necessarily live all together in each one, so it's not like for example, Anastia, her parents are still here. They live together in one hut, but Anastia has like a separate one.
Okay. Okay, so it's not like 30 families. It's like 40 to 50.
Yeah, people who. Yeah, I would say
Okay.
about that
Okay.
much. It's not anything
Okay.
beyond that. So, yeah, and if you are along the bottom, it's hard to see the sunlight, and it looks differently kind of going between the kelp, which is something I guess if you live there you get used to after a while because of the farming. Anastia's not thrilled by it.
Yeah, I would say that the color of the sun casts through the
changes.
kelp instead of like this rich. It's sort of greenish in some spots, but because of sort of the blessing of Volitanis, this place is almost sort of perpetually dappled in like sunrise and sunset. Like it's always kind of orange hued here. It's very warm, I would say. Okay. And most of the people are Porowal?
Oh, Porowal, yes. So, this is primarily Porowal. Other people who are close by can...
There are Pateros who live here.
Pateros who just happen to live here because it is so close. But yeah, it's primarily Porowal here.
Yeah, Ato sort of looks around a little confused at so many non-Pateros living near the Pateros behemoth. He seems a little puzzled.
Anything at all?
Oh, no, it's just like a lot of Porowal. You didn't tell me there were so many Porowal here. It's cool, but just like, why here? Why not near Croylus? It's just weird.
I guess they must have traveled all of our ancestors some time ago and just felt that this was the best place to be and never left, ever.
Tight. That's cool.
Oh, I'm glad
They
you
must really
found
like
that.
it here.
Oh, they
Hey!
love
And
it.
Ato swims off.
No.
Yeah. Like he starts to like shout in Pateros at some people. A lot of the people who live here speak Pateros.
I was about to say, they probably do.
Because they
By
have to
Yeah,
by
yeah.
proximity. But there is even the Pateros who live here speak Porowal. Like there is, but I would say this is very different than Croylus Porowal.
Mm-hmm.
This is like a very heavily like colored version of Porowal. Like it's very influenced by the Pateros language. So thinking, I guess like the closest comparison would be like Louisiana French, like Creole, in terms of just like intermingling of different languages. Maybe Pidgin, I think, is something like that.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Pidgin is like a combined language.
I think it is.
I might be wrong. So Fallowin sort of near you and goes, "Oh, your town is quite quaint."
Quaint?
Yes.
I mean, I know it won't
I did
match
not
up
expect
to...
someone so glamorous to come from such humble beginnings. I suppose anyone can truly ascend into fashion. That makes you feel better, yes?
Confliction.
It's meant as a compliment. I just wanted to make sure I didn't offend you. You're easily offended.
I appreciate the
I
effort.
have a feeling that I've offended you.
No.
I apologize. I'm saying that you're very fashionable, and that is why you fit in back in Mayo.
You felt I fit in?
Yeah, sure.
Fallon, let's look at this. Oh my goodness. She takes
Oh, no, I'm
Fallon's
talking
hand.
to Anastia, and you pull her away, and she just sort of like floats behind you. And she goes, "Okay, well, I guess it's just me and you then, and sibling. Hello, sibling. Sup?"
How's Sibling reacting to me now?
Sibling as ever is utterly untenable.
That's good enough.
Like Sibling has. You've seen 3 reactions. There are 2 dominant reactions, and then there is one very rare one, which they expressed after the Feather Tower and after you saved them in the Abyss, which is genuine surprise. But then the other 2 emotions are no emotion and dissatisfaction.
To no emotion.
They are currently no emotion.
Ah, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good,
yeah.
considering.
Usually she's disappointed at you, so. They are doing good.
So what? Why are you looking at me?
Oh, nothing. I suppose you wouldn't want to meet my master right away.
That is definitely why I am here. Right.
Would you like a tour of the area, perhaps?
I would like a tour.
Okay, follow me.
Show me. She like takes you by the hand and goes, "Show me your house. I bet it's as magnificent as your clothes."
Well, my house, my master's there. I could bring you to my parents' house.
But it's your house, though. You
Master?
can share it with your master.
Oh, master!
Our master shared our house with us. She was very nice.
Oh, and
right. You guys had a master. I forgot. That's weird for an oath taker.
Is it?
I mean, it's definitely not as common as it is with remnants. I'll say that.
I wasn't aware of that.
What oath takers I have encountered, they're organic oath takers. They find themselves accidentally making an oath. Usually they turn into oath breakers because there's only one of them, but what are you gonna do? You live, you learn, except for sometimes you don't live.
I'm talking to
Yeah, you're like way
I'm taking like the shear and like helping them cut and then cut. Like,
shing, 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 shing. And they're like, no.
No, I asked them. I'm not gonna just do it.
So you walk up to one of them, and this one appears to be a full-blooded Pateros. Looks like a full-blooded Pateros woman.
Cool.
She goes, "Oh, hey, how can I help you?"
Oh, I was looking at the different implements you use. Do you use that to shear?
Oh, well, we don't typically need much for shearing, but yes, we do have a couple choppers lying around. Right now, we're in the midst of the growth season. A lot of the storms that have been unseasonable, they've been wrecking the holdings, pulling them up.
Is there anything you would need help with?
Well, she sort of like presses your big ass muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we could put you to work. Although, hold up, stranger. What brings you through here on your way to Volitanis?
Oh, a friend of ours lives here in town. And she points over at the shiny thing.
I do have that
There's
clip
like
on
a-
from like
there's
the
like a
glint.
glint.
I was going
in
to
the
say the
distance.
glint in the distance.
And from that glint, that woman leans forward and goes, "Oh. Gray! Gray! Anastia's home, Gray! Get up!" You're friends with Anastia?
Yes.
Hey there. Roland.
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 Nice to meet you.
Of course. Get up! Your daughter's here! So, how long you been traveling together? And from, like, the kelp forest emerges another full-blooded Porowal. This one appears to be a man, very, like, thick neck on him. He goes, "What are you talking about, Roland? What's that glinting?" Oh, well, we'll give her space. She often gets embarrassed. Oh, yeah, that's true. Our daughter, she is easily embarrassed. We don't want to make her feel uncomfortable, especially with such big, strong friends.
Oh, thank you.
Fallowing next to you. Is your friend all right?
I'm not sure, actually. She's
Are
never
they
done
okay?
this.
Yeah, her, like,
She's never done this.
her, like, eye jellies have, like, enlarged, and she's just, like, her neck is just, like, inflating.
Why? Fallon? And she gets like really close to Val and like, "Are you okay?"
I gotta keep it together. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Okay, yes.
I'm gonna throw up.
Okay, keep it together, You know, there's a lot of
She
scientific...
casts calm emotion on herself. Ooh. That was worth a second level spell.
Was it?
Pleasure to meet you, Roland. I am one of your daughter's confidants. We are the closest of friends. I'm sure she would be delighted if you were to swim full speed at her and greet her with an impassioned hug.
Now that I think about it, yes.
Yes, I agree.
We high five, like low five under the table.
There's no table. You lo-fi in
the kelp.
view.
In the kelp.
Yeah, just
In
like
the
between
kelp.
the
We
kelp.
put both of our hands in the kelp and go.
And Roland sort of looks over and goes, "Oh." She like, jabs her in the chest. "You're a troublemaker, aren't you? You're trying to embarrass little Nasty."
I mean,
She goes, "Nasty, nasty, nasty." Calm emotion.
that's 2 slots. Keep count, guys. 2 slots gone. We
Yes,
have been
Nasty.
traveling with her for Nasty with several
Fallon
months.
swims away.
I said Nasty.
Yeah, I know. Fallon swims away. She can't be here.
We've been swimming with little old Nasty for a few months now. She like looks over into the sun.
Fallon stops like directly in front of you guys as you're swimming. She goes, "Hey, hey, hey.
You look unwell. Something.
I feel great. Where are we looking? Where are we going?"
I was going to go to my parents' house before.
Oh, yes. I've always wanted to see where you grew up, Nasty. She's like not even making eye contact with you. She's like,
Anastia just
so
at
creepy.
the term nasty just immediately freezes.
you just like begin to slowly rotate frozen in the water. Sibling looks over. Sibling has entered amused.
That wasn't even one of the options.
Wasn't even an option.
You've learned a 4th.
Where are they?
She points over her shoulder and they're talking to Giselle. Like they're having like an engaged conversation.
Well,
Tell me all about her, please.
Oh,
Before she comes
I
in.
would love to.
you see a glint slowly
She-
getting closer as that.
Quickly. Say as many embarrassing things as possible.
She loved playing up on the silt when she was a little girl. When she get back in the water, it was just like a cloud of muck.
Oh,
Fill
everywhere. Completely dirty girl.
But then, and as you pull up, yeah, she was dirty. But then, just after a while, she stopped playing in the silt. She got so obsessed with shiny rock this, shiny shell that.
Not changed at all.
Oh, she still plays in the silt.
I meant about the shiny rocks.
Hi, Nasty.
Nasty. Good friend of mine. Yes,
Your father.
Oh, nasty. And she just like holds you for a
still, like,
second. Just
slowly
very
rotating.
content- Just very content holding you there so you don't run.
Good to see you again, Anastia.
How has it been? It looks the same as ever.
Rough. Oh, the fields actually aren't in that great shape.
Really?
Yeah, it's been rough. Storms this year have been pretty bad. Big one tore through not a week ago. We're making do.
Well, you probably won't have to worry about those storms anymore, which is good.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. I've been on some adventures, like I've been telling you guys I would do.
Oh, you gotta tell us all about it then.
Can we do it away from everyone else?
Oh.
Have you told them anything else? Minus the silt, which I have overheard.
I'm sorry, I forgot. I forgot that you're easily embarrassed.
No, I'm not embarrassed.
Please, hey! All of you! Please call her Anastia, not Nasty. It embarrasses her.
So embarrassing.
We don't have to.
And she jabs you hard.
Ah!
One thing that she does have, her like pressure quirk.
Oh
is,
no!
Is a
She's
pressure
not uses
jab.
pressure on me.
No. But it's like the naturally occurring pressure. It's not like practice pressure.
It kills you.
It's like everyone sort of has pressure. Like everyone can use pressure.
Okay,
But like, there's a big difference between like the everyday pressure of like I make my brain work like at a +1, as opposed to like I can put my pressure in somebody's eyes and make them think things.
Okay.
So like she like jabs you. Her jab is like way harder than it should be. She goes, "Be nice."
I am so nice. All the time doing nasty.
She jabs you harder.
I am! Tell her I'm nice.
You're bullying her. She's very delicate. Easily flustered.
No, We can go now to. Why don't I visit your home? I haven't been there in some time. We'll go. You
Oh,
be nice.
you don't want to see your master?
Well, I do. Just some of us wanted... I have to, convince some of my friends to go.
Go where?
To my... They wanted to tour first.
Oh. Well, if your friends want to come, we'd be happy to show them. We can't fit them all in the hut, but...
Probably not, but...
We'd be happy to lay out one of the slabs and have a meal. Bring everyone together.
The slabs?
No need to put out for us. I
we
wouldn't
do
mind.
for any traveler.
Well, I wouldn't mind working for some food. That's not a problem.
All right. You're with me then. Gray says as he gestures over his shoulder with his very thick finger. Let's go, big head, big arms.
Big?
He meant to say big arms.
I was like, what the fuck?
Let's go, big one.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
He's like...
He's leaving with my dad.
He's big, but he's not muscular big. He's just thick big.
This is thick. Okay.
Yeah, he's just kind of like a slightly fatter Bruce Willis.
Ah. Nice.
Why is that the...
Because our friend Jen used to describe one of her characters' bodies as Bruce Willis, a taffy dad bod, and that's just sort of become my reference point.
Okay, because it wasn't mine till this
Now
moment,
you
so
know.
I was just confused.
Now
Why
you know.
you just called my dad
you have
Bruce
to
Willis.
it's like Die Hard Bruce Willis, or is it Fifth Element Bruce Willis, or
Those
is
are
it the
different
equivalent,
Bruce Willis.
or in between Bruce Willis's?
So I'll need a strength saving throw from you.
19.
Damn. As you're picking up these massive stacks, thick, runs of rock and coral, and just placing them down, he goes, "Holy shit!"
Are people looking at me?
Oh yeah, the other, because they had assembled to help you lift, but you're just doing it by yourself.
Oh yeah.
He's like, "Holy shit!"
Where do you need this?
Right here.
Okay, let me see.
And you plop it down, and then the other kelp farmers, they begin to set to work resetting shoots on it, so that way they can start to take root. You notice that some of them even have druidic magic. It seems like they're casting druidcraft and stuff on it to help continue the roots. There's actual farming magic.
Oh, cool.
And so he goes, "All right, well, that took care of the day's work."
Oh,
So
cool. Well, if you need anything else, don't hesitate to ask.
is Anastia doing well?
She is. She's been doing a lot for us lately.
Feet, hands, neck, face. He listed off all of her scars that are visible right now.
There's so many.
They're fresh. Well, new.
We've gotten into a bit of trouble recently, but she's helped us more than once. Actually, most recently, she hurt her hand just saving us, and her leg.
Always knew she was a good girl. She's taking it well. Scars, they don't kin with her. She doesn't take that sort of thing well. Worried about her.
We've been talking to her about it. She wasn't keen on it at first, but I think with time she'll get used to it. Sometimes some people, especially the Malacostrans, they find it more attractive with scars.
Well, not a Malacostran. And she's her own girl. Has her own feelings about it.
I know.
Just hope she's alright with it. Alright. Let's go. Gray, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry, Giselle. Sorry. Nice to meet you.
And you both sort of swim off. So when you get back to the thatched kelp hut,
I look around.
it's sort of bobbing.
I look around at all the people who saw me be strong. I'm embarrassed.
I'm Behemoth. Yeah, there are
My
some
dad
cute
thinks you're cool.
girl field hands that are
Turns red, looks away.
yeah. There's some boys too. Yeah.
Luke turns red, looks
Some-
away.
some
What?
non-
Stop looking at me.
Some non-binaries that are also interested. Basically, the village is into you.
I can't believe you just got a village. My whole village, my hometown.
You've done it.
I've done it.
And they said strength couldn't be used for a social check. They said strength couldn't be used for charm. Little did you know everyone here has a muscle girl fetish.
That's fair.
Who needs charisma?
So you get back to the thatched hut, and it's it's plain. They live very simple,
plain,
very simple lives. But sure enough, she sort of starts to like pull out what she does have. There are kelp bricks that are sort of like tied together and then weighted with rocks, and they sort of rest in like the food here is kept like communally. It's not like if you want food, you just go and get it. Like capitalism is a new invention in our world. It's actually not that fucking old. So the food is more or less communal.
And I would say like Anastia, because she knows this, would be trying to help as best she can.
Yeah.
Not really looking at anyone.
It's all right. Don't you rest.
What?
You rest.
No,
Go,
no.
yeah.
This is nothing really.
Milota's like, no, you should rest. You should rest. Your feet are still injured. As you look at her, like, still broken leg.
Yeah. I prefer not to talk about that. My leg is fine. I would love to help.
No, your feet. My leg. Your feet.
It's. I would prefer to just help.
Right. I understand. Got it.
Is it noticeable? Is it that noticeable?
No.
No, it's just, I'm aware of it. Because I'm your doctor. Technically, no. Technically, no.
Forget Ito's there and the one he's
Technically,
there.
that's sort of my whole shtick. Really don't appreciate you muscling in on it, Milota. You sort of showed up, have a history with my good friend Chiselle. Now you're pushing me out. She goes, I'm going to push you all the way out. And then they both laugh.
There's an underlying tension there.
Oh, no, it's completely playful. Really need to stress, completely playful.
Oh, no, it's fine. No, it's just hilarious.
I feel like there's a rivalry, but it's a friendly one.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's fine. So
now Anastia is helping, but is super self-conscious about the scars on her feet.
Try not to think about it, but...
And then immediately it's like, by the way, you're very ugly.
Sibling, and you are both asked by Roland, your mom, to go and get the slab, because you two look like the physically strongest.
Okay, so Anastia knows where she's gonna go.
So you know exactly where it is.
Where it is.
You go, it's just like a very large stone slab, fairly thin, but it's used for like communal eating when you have like travelers that come through, or just like celebrations, weddings, births, deaths. I would ask you this.
Yes.
What culture is your village closer to? Pateros culture or Portawal culture? Because they are radically different. It's okay if it's a combination, because it's definitely going to be. But which one is it more like?
I would say it is more Portawal due to them trying to keep traditions after they settled there, but there is a lot from because they were supposed over time. It's like that really influenced the culture.
There's an integration,
so it's significant, but not completely. Yeah.
So then, one of the traditions that is sort of new, that's sort of part of the cultural exchange, is the celebration of death. Pateros don't really get that torn up about death. They throw huge parties when somebody dies, like days long ragers, and it's like a lot of like happy dancing, crying dancing, and singing, and then just like crying and eating. Like it's a roller coaster of different emotional highs and lows. Like shit is wild. And I will say this, it's certainly hard for some of like the older people.
Yeah.
But like it is something that like was eventually integrated, and now more or less everyone's pretty fucking cool with it. It is still strange. Like the Portawal members do definitely celebrate a little more reserved, because Portawals are a very like inward, contemplative culture. But after so many generations, like it's much more open now. Most Portawals would be like, holy shit, what are they doing here? But yeah, so like it's used in all of these festivities: births, deaths, marriages, fucking travelers. Birthdays are sort of a thing, but not really. But like usually it's like a big once or twice a year there will be just like an we made it celebration of like we all lived to be this much longer.
Okay.
It's a lot of shit like that. The Pateros will find any reason to party down. And so you bring this slab out and you lay it down sort of in the middle of the village, and they immediately set to work like putting the food down on it. Like the bricks of kelp are sort of put over to it. Some fish in cages are like put onto it as well. And you're sort of with sibling. So, where's your master?
Oh, he never really enjoyed these. He prefers to keep to himself until he's ready to present himself to the public.
Which means I've seen people come in and out of all of these huts except for that one.
Oh,
and
yeah.
They point directly at your house.
They rolled a 20 on their perception check, Avi.
Yeah, one thing sibling is incredibly skilled in perception. You need to be to survive in the abyss by yourself.
Fair. I thought you said you weren't interested in meeting him right away.
No, I said I was exclusively here to meet him.
I thought you were being sarcastic.
When have I ever been sarcastic?
I eat
Would
my
you-
cup.
Oh, when you go to take a bite of kelp,
Oh, why?
Gray slaps your hand. Not until everyone's here.
Oh,
Should I?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Then he slips you a little bit of kelp, just like a rip.
Are you not waiting for Master Finn, are you?
Oh, I fully intend to challenge him to the ceremonial duel.
The what?
Oh my god. By the Behemoths. The duel?
He never really mentioned a duel.
I was going to duel you, but we were in the abyss. Haven't really had time. So I figured I'll beat up your master.
Why do you assume? First off, what duel, and then also my master would defeat any of us handedly.
Okay, sure. You want to bet? How many pearls you got?
I will give you.
It's still just like apparently between all of you.
I was gonna say I was gonna get it's not on my body anymore. I'm willing to give you any sum that you want for something
Cool.
like that.
I want your fancy clothes.
Oh,
Fine.
no. Oh, no.
My master won't lose.
Like the cruelest smile comes across Sibling's face. Really?
Of course, my master taught me everything I know.
Cool. I also will be your new master.
What?
Oh, my God.
I mean, he'll have to agree to that, but
Never.
I'm a
if
turtle.
he rises to the occasion to every provocation, then I have a feeling I'll get it.
So the duel caused you to become my master?
Oh, I mean, not always. I'm just choosing to gamble that, yeah.
Well, that's fine. You'll lose. Would you like? I figure he'll have to come to.
Oh man, this is gonna be amazing. I get to have such a strong disciple. And she swims off. Or they swim
Oh,
off.
that's a compliment.
Nancy has mixed feelings about this.
Yeah, but then you have mixed feelings, but then you see them just like sharpening their chopper.
No. So Anastia, seeing this,
Actually, you know what? One of the harvesting tools here is a great chopper. They haven't had a great chopper in a long time. They just take it directly out of a farmer's hands, and they
No
begin
one
to
would
sharpen
stop
that.
them.
No one would
no
stop
one
them
would
at
stop
all,
them.
ever.
And they just begin to sharpen it, like tacking at it.
Sibling would just be there.
everyone, I will be right back. I know my master doesn't normally come to our feast, but I feel like I should. I'll be right back. So she just runs.
Do you need help or anything?
No. Just watch sibling, please. Watch sibling. Make sure
I
that they
mean-
eat a lot and don't move.
They look very hungry for a fight.
I don't. They're just hungry for kelp. I will be right
More
back.
words.
Oh, okay. And she sits down at the table waiting.
So Anastia does go right. Sibling knows exactly where Anastia lives now.
Tries to help
But-
help
Yeah.
with whatever's happening here.
And so Anastia
Does
goes
what she
to her
can.
home to let her master know, I guess.
Okay.
Let her master
Who she
prepare
There
for
it is.
death.
Good enough.
She believes in him.
So as you
Prepare
enter, like
Oh,
Master
God.
Finn is like in your house.
Music. I know
Like-
you can't hear it, chat, but it's good.
He's like sashaying around in the house, like, Oh, whatever will I wear when they have the party? Oh, and he like puts something up to himself and he goes, dapper, but not quite. And he like grabs a sash and like wraps it around.
This is why he never makes it in time.
Yeah, oh yeah, just there's like baubles floating everywhere and it's beautiful.
Is he a Porwall as well?
What is he?
No, he's Pteros full.
Full-blooded
He's
Pteros.
Pteros.
Got it.
Okay.
So he's a full-blooded Pteros, and when you sort of like panically enter, he very quickly spins around and goes, "What are you doing here as private?
Master!
Ah!
I'm so sorry!
Oh!
I thought you were gonna do my hand bit for a second, and I almost lost it.
No. Oh! Very quickly recomposes himself. Oh yes, Apprentice. So lovely to see you.
It's been some
You've
time.
interrupted my preparations for your celebration.
Oh, I do appreciate that, Master, but
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Yes, what is your question?
One of my companions is also a remnant. And they said that
As he's like grabbing like some of his most expensive baubles. Well, if there's another remnant, I simply must. Like runs the like beautiful like black pearl necklace around his neck.
That's so nice.
Oh, it's beautiful. So lustrous.
impressed. He's so
well.
It's just so impressive.
Putting on multiple rings.
Well, Master, I do. They are very excited to meet you.
Oh,
they said.
I am.
They want to duel you.
What?
They didn't really. I'm not really sure what that means, Master. I've never been told what you never really mentioned. But I already told them there's no way you would lose whatever this is.
His eyes just like turn into like rock lines. His mouth turns into a straight line.
So, Master, I mean, they are excited.
He turns from 3-dimensional into 2-dimensional, and then cell shaded, and then monotone.
I bet everything I have on you succeeding in this.
What? Would you have so much confidence in me? I know that I won't let you down, but why?
You've done everything for me, Master. It's why I'm able to do everything I'm doing now. Just show them how impressive you are. They need to see it, Master. They're waiting. They're sharpening their weapons as we speak.
It's a bonded weapon duel, not fisticuffs.
I could request fisticuffs if you like.
Giselle throws like a fruit, and it just gets cut in half.
Oh, yeah. Simply lays the blade flat on the table and goes, "All right, drop the fish." And the fish just cut right in half.
Perfectly filleted.
That will be Master in a second.
Good. And then they just like dull the blade very harshly. Don't want to kill him. Mila goes, "Yeah, no, please don't." He's just like in the distance, very concerned. He begins to prepare his healing spells. He takes the Iron Stone and puts 3 healing spells into it. Alright, that'll do. One more. Okay. When is this duel taking place?
Oh, as soon as you leave, Master. They seem to be really...
Not even after dinner.
Well, I suppose dinner first would make sense.
Yes, dinner first, of course. It's only polite.
Yes.
Do you want dinner, sibling?
I could eat. Of course. Tell me, you're traveling with this other remnant.
Yes.
What family are they from, by chance? Joy, perhaps?
Oh, no.
Right, it's anger.
Well, was it, or did we say it was like zest?
Zeal.
Zeal, I'm
We'll
sorry.
call it zeal then.
Zeal, Master.
Zeal.
Oh, yes, and I've witnessed.
He throws up a little bit in his mouth.
Master, are you?
Oh yes, just a bit of
Are you involved?
bad fish from this morning.
Oh, I hope the food tonight will be
Also,
better.
this place, I gotta stress, your house is a fucking disaster. It's like a tornado rolled through it. This is the first time you're actually able to take it in. It's awful in here. There's like holes in the wall, shit everywhere.
Oh, don't worry. It's just liquid courage
And
coming out of my mouth.
Nastia took amazing care of her home because it was hers, and she was very excited to have something she could decorate.
Yeah, well, Master Finn's disgusting.
Master. Did something happen here, Master? I would never imply But it seems different than the way I left it.
Well, it has been some time. I needed somewhere to store my things.
I mean, you do have many things. Well, maybe I can help you tidy this up later.
Oh, please don't bother yourself with it. I have everything exactly where I need it. So, why don't you go and talk to the other remnant, and I'll get ready, and I will meet you out there.
I'm very excited, Master.
Yes, you, and like he gently pushes you towards the threshold. Go. Go. I'll see you later, Anastia. Oh, my beautiful apprentice. Go. You look magnificent, by the way. Go.
Thank you.
Get out.
Anastia,
Cannot say this anymore. Get out.
Skips out the door.
He books just immediately.
Oh my god. Leaves town.
Yes.
It's a good thing we're skilled trackers.
So like he does slip out under the back, and Sibling is sitting like on a rock looking at the back of the house, and he goes, "Oh fuck." Sibling goes,
Anastia doesn't notice this.
Yeah, well, no, he has escaped in your blind spot.
Yes, that's what I mean.
And
Anastia.
Sibling was waiting. So you get back together. Everything is more or less set by now for the meal. Roland goes, "Come on over, Anastia. It's time to eat. Come on, everybody." And a bunch of people have gathered. Like they clang on a clamshell with like some sort of striking implement, like a drumstick or something. And it, and sure enough, a bunch of people show up. It's long, like a very long table, but like the nice thing about eating in 3 dimensions is people swim directly over it. So like it's like a dough of people like cooking and just sort of grabbing and moving where they will. It's just wild. And sure enough, the feast begins not too long after you arrive. And sure enough, it is fun. There is Chiselle, are you a dancer by chance? Do you like to dance?
I like to dance. I just don't dance in front of people.
Well, Milota is immediately cutting a rug, so to speak, with just a bunch of villagers. Like there's a lot of like group dancing and things like that.
Yeah, she would do it because she likes it.
Yeah, one thing is even Fallowin dances, and Fallowin's quite good. It's much more fluid than Milota's very like erratic.
It's very erratic.
You know, almost crumping.
Okay.
And so you go and I assume you join.
Yeah, I just joined.
Milota.
I just joined.
Come on over, it's gonna be really fun. And so she does dance with you for most of the meal.
Great. As I look over, great. She dances. It's not great. I think she's better dancer, but she doesn't like. She's not very. She tries to take herself more seriously, so she is.
Do you want to roll?
I guess.
Give me a performance.
Do it. Performance for you.
Natural one.
Natural one. Just slightly
One and a 20.
Natural 1 and a 20.
I think you want to spend a point.
I don't even know what would happen dancing this badly, so I'm curious.
I'm curious to know how badly I'm dancing currently right now. Maybe she's just nervous about this whole thing.
It's so bad. But like, I want to stress that this natural one is like accidentally brushing like cheeks with Milota. Like it gets real accidentally close as you're like misstepping and like.
It's not intentional.
Well, here's the thing. I had like an insight check.
Oh no.
This is the best day of
Natural
my life.
1.
Best day of my life.
Natural 1! I was joking, Die! I was fucking joking, Die!
I mean, I was gonna do a sweet little thing, but you see nothing. Unless now you want to spend that point.
I don't know what you should do.
If you roll a third one, Giselle dies.
Yeah, if I...
Give me the chip.
Do you want me to
Give me
catch
the chip. Motherfucker, you don't get to roll and then decide, you little goof. Give me the chip.
That's just such a...
I got a natural 20. 2 1s and a natural 20 just now. Like, if I could just...
When you get really close to Milota and you sort of...
Christ.
She, like, very over-exaggerated, like, jumps back, like, oh, okay, that was very... And then she, like, swims away very quickly. She was into it.
No, she was. Shut up!
You got a natural 20.
I got a natural 20.
Natural 20. She was blushing hard. And so now I assume you swim off and stop dancing.
No! I think this is awkward.
Well, so I'm thinking, that's what I'm saying. You go off to process this discovery.
Yeah, in a different direction,
Yeah, that's
yes.
what I'm
I don't,
saying.
go after her. I just,
that's not
swim
what I'm
off
saying.
in a different direction.
That's not what I was saying. Yeah,
Where's
swim off.
Gam Gams?
Yam Yams is just sort of shit.
Sorry, just tried to
Worst audio.
try to give them back their luck, I guess.
Yam Yams is sort of just chilling on the outside of town.
So not dancing.
No.
I mean, I don't know why they would. I just was thinking about
I mean, there are a lot of people who are, like, interacting with games. Like, not everyone's dancing.
I just don't
but,
want
like, a lot
games
of
to be
people are,
alone.
like, playing with Gam Gams.
Oh, good, good.
Sort of at the table with you, sort of like elsewhere on the run of the slab, is Ato, and Ato seems to be exceptionally popular.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Well, like, he's wearing the weir stone, like, sort of around his neck now because his casting implement was destroyed.
Yeah, but he has that beautiful cloak.
Oh, exactly. And, like, a lot
Yeah,
of
it's
people
really
are like asking, like, they're like rubbing over his fingers, and some people are like touching like his
Whoa.
missing leg, and he's like, they're like, oh, what happened? Oh no! And he's like, oh, let me tell you about it. And so-
Ato's like, not
Completely.
He doesn't realize
I
what's
want to stress
happening.
this. Actually, fuck it. Roll an insight.
Me?
Yeah. No,
Oh,
not you.
aw.
You're busy.
You gotta process
You're busy,
it.
man.
I'm processing right now.
Well, this one, luckily, not the
God.
one. It's a 6.
I mean, if you want to reroll, you can.
Oh, I got a lot of these.
They come back every long rest. Stop.
One day I'll remember.
One day
I only
you'll get
this is the second time.
Maybe
Like,
you should get a
the
box.
second,
You should get a
game.
box like me and just put
I need
stuff
a
back in
box.
the box.
It's wild how
4.
bad you are at this. Yeah, your
I'm not known to be
bad
insightful.
instinct that Ato is unaware of this is what your character thinks. Ato, out of character, Ato is very aware that he is popular. But yeah, like he seems to be talking to a lot of people. Sibling is sort of just eating and chatting with people. Seems to be talking with your parents. Not like animated or anything, just like
general talking.
and they seem to be. One thing about Sibling and your parents is that they speak at the same candor.
Mm-hmm.
That like they have that very like even sort of speech, except for when they get like excited and then it turns into like almost yelling. But not once do they break that like decibel. Like they're very controlled. They actually seem to be getting along quite well. Ato, also oblivious anime protagonist. Giselle, the oblivious anime protagonist.
For all the oblivious anime protagonists.
Love triangle, which you are involved in.
Thanks, Kyle.
Well, you forget about following. So,
Yes.
what are you up to, Anastia?
Normally at these things, like Anastia would dance. Like she always been dancing even before she met her master. But she's a little hesitant because she's not sure how it will feel on. Well, she could still. She doesn't know what it's gonna look like. She looks kind of self-conscious about.
So you're
all
sitting.
this guy. Yes, but she's thinking about dancing. She's not sure yet.
Well, the party eventually continues before
Yeah.
Master Finn likes to make his grand debut. But this time, atypically, Master Finn sort of just slips into the party quietly, discreetly.
No one notices.
People notice, but like he's not like, I'm here.
What's he wearing?
His normal clothes. Like he's still very gauche,
But not as like
gauche.
as much as he would be at these parties normally.
No, he's
Oh.
dressed up, but like he's being quiet. And you can see that Sibling like looks to the side when he walks in, and then goes back to talking to your parents.
So Nasi goes over by her master.
Oh, Anastia, it is lovely to see you. As he's like delicately picking at some fish, like grabbing it and putting it in his mouth.
Well, I would say earlier Nasi was eating kind of like everyone else, but seeing her master do that would cause her to eat it also in the same way as her master.
Okay.
So you're just delicately putting kelp in her mouth.
It's quite a nice spread.
I haven't had this in a while. It's kind of
some old
exciting.
favorites.
It's weird, you know? I didn't think I would miss this at all.
Ah, yes, I never did miss home.
You didn't, Master?
Me, of course not. I was never meant for small village life.
I guess that's true. I guess I wasn't meant just for this either, right?
Oh, of course not, Anastia. You were meant for much greater things. Tell me all about what you've been up to.
Well, I've already told you I've been to the Abyss, Master.
That was real? Was that real?
I would never lie to you.
That was real? You went to the Abyss?
Master, are you okay? Your food's dribbling out of your mouth.
You're getting much better at adding details.
I do love that.
You're getting much
I'm
better
sorry,
at it.
your whole face is red.
I'll give you both one. Fuck it. You're both... Lauren, I'm very proud of the leaps and bounds you've made this campaign.
Aww.
This and the Sunday campaign is really showing. You're doing great.
That makes me so happy.
Shut up. I'm the mean person, remember?
I'm also sorry if it looks like I'm just picking my nose. I'm just, like, my nose keeps
Oh,
bleeding.
anytime I do like a computer stream, I get really self-conscious about it. So like I'll mute the microphone and I'll duck off screen and I'll like blow my nose or pick. Sometimes I blow on screen, but I'll never.
No, because my nose keeps bleeding uncontrollably, so, like, right now it's just, like, dripping
Do you
lightly.
need to do Flonase or something?
No, I'm gonna do it. Is it 6 o'clock yet?
It's
I'm
8, dear.
Oh, fuck!
You fell
Yes.
asleep.
yeah.
Lauren got here.
I got here at 6. I was like, wait, no.
Also, maybe get more water because that'll help lower your blood pressure.
Okay, sorry.
You know, not like a considerable amount, but
processing.
maybe enough to slow the blood.
Processing.
The final meal of Master Finn.
His favorite kelp.
No, he's eating fish.
Oh, he is eating fish.
He's
Okay.
eating fish. Oh, so what did you encounter down in the abyss? Surely you skimmed the surface.
No, unfortunately, Master, the observatory we were in fell fairly deep into the abyss. It was terrifying.
But you simply swam out, right?
Oh no, we got caught by those cutters you've mentioned to me before.
The color's just gone.
We've escaped though, obviously.
You encountered cutters?
That's where I lost the bident you gave me. I miss it terribly, of course, but
Oh, yes, the bident, of course. It's fine.
well, you
You
said it was
encountered
important.
cutters?
Yes.
And you're a liar.
Yes, just like you would have been.
Yes.
Put some more kelp.
Yes. Yes. If you'll excuse me.
Where are you
Anastia.
going? You just got here.
Oh, I would like to have words with the other remnant.
Oh,
It's
they're
only
right over
polite,
there.
It's only polite.
Yes, they were very excited to speak to you. Like I said, I bet everything on your success.
Of course, yes. If you'll excuse me. And Master Finn walks over and says something to Sibling, and then they both get up and they sort of swim away. They swim like out to the fringe of the village.
I would try to follow them, but
I
not.
love that you've said that. Go ahead and give me stealth.
Oh no. I love this.
You'll have advantage because party.
So then it's just regular.
Roll twice. You have disadvantage on. Oh, because you're armored.
Yeah, when you said stealth, I'm like, ah.
Because someone bit off a bit much.
10.
Yeah, you do great.
Of course I do.
Yeah.
I'm the best at stealth.
Nobody notices.
I'm not dressed in shining armor.
So,
Armor that is
You-
constantly shining.
swim along and sort of get closer. You actually want to overhear the conversation. Okay.
I want to know what's going on.
I wasn't expecting to have to do it on screen, but
Oh god. Okay. It's always funny watching Kyle talk to himself. That's good.
Mike is so much better at it.
Oh, stop.
You're both really good.
Shut up!
You're both different.
I ain't
You know,
fishing
you-
for compliments.
you shouldn't.
God, I can smell the Flonase. It's so strong.
It smells like flowers. My nose smells like flowers.
I can't smell anything for the last while. My allergies have been bad.
I have to
So-
eat so many cocktails of ingredients that like I've been getting headaches from random shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
It's not great.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. So, they're sort of out in the fields, and you're sort of like hiding amongst the kelp nearby.
No one will see me.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, you're ready to, no prying eyes? I heard that you were, theatric. Alright. What's with the face? It's, creeping me out. Not what I was expecting from you. You're the guy that, you're the flashy guy. So, what? Are we doing this? Oh, I would formally like to forfeit.
The kelp just slightly shakes where Anastia's head. What?
I am formally forfeiting. I know that I cannot be you. My apprentice tells me that in the abyss where she went and survived, that she encountered the cutter. Is that true? Oh, shit. You're a surface remnant, aren't you? Yes. I mean, I'm not surprised, but alright. Pull up a rock. I'll tell you everything you need to know. So, they sort of start talking. It's mostly sibling talking, and they sort of begin with parts of the story that you haven't heard before. Mm-hmm. I was on I want to say 6-moon venture into the abyss. I think I was nearing the 4th moon of a total 6 run that I was planning. I'd caught wind of some minor cutter activity in the area. Figured I'd give it a whirl, see if I couldn't deal with a couple of other issues, let's say. Huh? And that was when I encountered your apprentice. It had gone fairly well. The cutter that I encountered, I managed to take care of it. Everything went fine. Encountered some abyssal, I think they were crab. Dealt with that pretty well. I don't want to say easily. I was quite injured when your apprentice found me. But traveling with a pod seemed convenient. They were heading to a place that I had familiarity with. So we went. And how much did she tell you? Not very much, unfortunately. Something about a fortress, an observatory fortress that fell into the abyss. Oh, yeah. It's Gesundheit.
Thank you.
It's an old Anagian observation fortress. I mean, you know what I am, right? And he sort of, you can't see him nod. Actually, you know what? You're peeking. You can sort of see him nod very slightly.
I think, the more I'm hearing, the more noticeable I'm becoming, because I'm not really thinking about hiding.
You're a Naga, right? Yeah. Naga. So, it sort of comes with the line of work, being a remnant. You can't exactly be an Anago who's welcome in Alaz if you're a remnant. It doesn't really click. So, went with your apprentice, we went into the abyss, and honestly, I was not expecting much. I wasn't expecting much from her. I expected more from the Oath Taker, the big one. Oof. That's a beast. But, I gotta say, when the chips were down, you've never been in the abyss, but the soul gets stronger. Out of control, sometimes. My first time, I was out of control for a week. Your apprentice kept it on lock almost instantly. I've never seen that before. That's exceptional. And unfortunately, we encountered one of the cutter's autonomous parts. One of the... God, what the hell do they call them? Amalgams, right? Yeah, it was the amalgams. Composite piece. And some of us got separated. It was a whole mess, but we did have to save some people. And when we escaped, I got caught. The soul took kind of control of me. And I think your kid ran. But your kid came back. And honestly, that is so much more than I ever expected from someone like her. And they saved my life. I don't know what the fuck that thing was gonna do to me. But I don't imagine it would be good. There's been remnant disappearances in and around that area. It's okay. Hence my 6-moon run, trying to get a lead on it, and I think that thing was responsible for it. But it said it hadn't captured a remnant, so I don't know if that's the one. But besides the point, disappearances aside, your kid came back. Your kid saved my life. We lost both of our weapons. More concerningly, part of the soul didn't come back up. I'm still missing some of mine, and I would bet she's missing some of hers. But your apprentice is exceptional. And I will be goddamned. Behemoths damn me if I'm going to let her stay the apprentice of you. She is my apprentice now. She might not be from my soul tree, but she is my apprentice. And I do not want you to get in the way of that, because I genuinely believe she could be something special. I've never seen anyone with control like that in the Abyss. I lost control. So, if we duel, my condition is if I win, I get you apprentice. But you already forfeited, so that sort of makes that a difficult conversation to have. So I guess I will formally ask you, will you let your apprentice become my apprentice? I do not have one yet. I plan to get one that I can pass on my soul to, but I do not have one yet. Regardless, I would like to have her as well. I can help her more than you can. You never really seen Master make a face like this. It's like very forlorn and contemplative. I think that I would need time to consider something like that, and I also think that Anastia would have a say in it. She is a very willful apprentice. She is a better apprentice than I probably deserved. Better apprentice than I deserved to claim legacy to. But I'm not sure I'm comfortable giving her to you. Not because I don't doubt your words, but because I do not believe that is my choice. So perhaps we should talk to her. Okay, Anastia.
The kelp starts shaking violently.
Master.
Completely did not know.
How dare you? Oh no.
Yes, I saw you. No, you didn't. No, I didn't. How much did you... The whole thing. She was here the whole time. Told you. She's good. Did not expect you to be sneaky.
I thought I did a fairly good job.
Oh shit, there's been a lot of bit cheers.
Oh what?
Yay!
I looked away. Sorry, gang. I was in the zone.
AutoZone.
I appreciate all the cheers, gang.
Aw, look.
Thank you, RPPR Greywalker. Thank you, Mitch. Damn, y'all.
Thank you for cheering while this scene is going on. I'm bleeding in the background. This is very good.
You're all super intense.
So, you heard what I said. I mean every word. I think staying with him is a disservice to what you can be, to the lives you can save. Shit, I'll take you as an apprentice too if she needs it. I'll take both of you.
I just don't really understand. Everything...
What's there to understand?
Everything I am currently, if I am that amazing, is due to my master. If he never showed up when I avoided that monster, I would still be here farming kelp.
Well, I mean, Anastia, we did avoid that monster. We didn't slay it. We got away from it.
But isn't that enough? As long as we survive, right?
What if I told you that there's a hell of a lot more to living than surviving? And this is coming from me. Something that I have been described as kind of a bitch survivalist.
I don't know exactly what I should do. I am flattered you find me to be worthy as an apprentice. I
mean, I'll be perfectly honest with you, Anastia. There is no precedent for this. We're in uncharted water. As far as I know, this has never happened. There's always some washout remnants, as she looks at Master. But normally they die gloriously.
Master is glorious.
Yes, but he's still alive.
What will happen to my master if I
don't know, I'm not gonna hurt him.
Where will he go?
You can stay at your house. I don't care.
Would you be willing to stay at my house, Master?
No. That is a very uncomfortable question to ask your master.
I would miss your wisdom.
My wisdom has not... Anastia, I think that you have given me too much credit. And I'm sorry that our reunion, first time in so long, is so abrupt. But you are more glorious than I could ever hope to be.
Anastia just steps back. Master, I don't understand. You were the most glorious...
I don't understand either, honestly. When you left, I wasn't sure how it would turn out, but you got it in your head that you wanted to leave. And I didn't want to be the one to stop you from getting out of here. That's why I left my home. But the idea of... It's shameful to say, but I never thought that you would do what you've done. I expected you to come back with stories of fighting shallows prowlers and surf stingers and the odd Acipros. But to survive an encounter with the Cutter in the abyss, to not be crushed outright by the pressure, is phenomenal. I've never been in the abyss. There's a term for what I am. It's a shallows warden. A surface warden. One who doesn't fulfill what we're supposed to do.
You've never mentioned that to me before.
Because why would I? I'm not exactly in the business of making myself look bad. And I would say that if my apprentice succeeded as well as you have, that it would make me look good if I had anything to do with it.
I've always felt you've had everything to do with it.
I gave you access to your remnant powers. I believe you would have found another way to be magnificent without them.
Truly.
Of course.
It's strange. I suppose before I met you, I've never really felt that way. I didn't really feel like much of anything.
Small villages have that quality. To give to a person, to make them think that they're less. But you're not. No one in this village is less for being here. Just because I enjoy beautiful things does not mean that I am greater. And perhaps that is where I failed in my mentoring. I neglected to teach you that perhaps being glamorous is not the only thing that matters. It certainly matters. Don't get me wrong.
Oh,
it matters.
I do understand.
Oh my fucking god.
Jesus Christ. Behemoth Christ.
But he says under his breath. No, I will not give up Anastia as my apprentice.
Really, Master?
Yes, really. Okay, duel. Duel.
What's
Duel.
required in a
Duel. Duel. Weapons duel. Duel. Weapons duel. I'll be nice. Not even to the death, but duel.
Is it normally to the death?
Sometimes.
Oh,
For someone like me, yes. Your siblings actually quite generous. Fine. I accept.
Wait,
Okay, fuck. This has got real easy. Oh no. I accept a challenge to a duel, but I will not accept a duel over what Anastia wishes to do. That is her choice, and I'm not taking that away from her. I will simply duel you. I don't know how, but I will duel you.
Anastia backs off at that. I don't think she's seen her master do that before.
Oh boy. Oh. Anastia, do you accept that if I beat your master, you'll be my apprentice? You don't have to answer that, Anastia.
I can't base it on this duel. I can't base it on this duel.
Fine, you duel me. Both of you duel me, same time. If you win, I'll give up. Well, I mean, I won't give up, but we'll just be sparring buddies.
If you need me to duel, then fine. I will.
Actually, I'd probably lose that one. No offense. I mean, you suck. Gesturing at Master. You suck, but like, you're not that much of a slouch. You could probably handle yourself, but you, oof. You one-on-one I could probably do. Both of you, probably not. I recognize that I have bit off more than I can chew there.
All of those.
But fine. If that's what it takes, I'll risk it.
Master, all of the things you've gained, all of the monsters you said you've slayed, was that all a lie?
I mean, not entirely. I have slain some beasts. Sometimes I would drop rocks on them or trap them in fissures or let another larger monster eat them. But, yeah, some of them are lies, yes. Feels wrong to lie to you. I just wish that you had come home less skilled. This makes this very difficult for me. You don't know the imposition you're putting on me. I'm gonna okay, death duel. To the death.
Okay, at
I'm gonna
that,
kill
I
you.
would say Anastia probably swims off to her house.
Yeah, death duel.
Well, yeah, that and just like, I don't even know
So
what.
you swim off.
Yeah. And death duel also, yeah.
Are you good, Kat?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm sorry, I was just taking the time.
Oh, no problem.
I'm sorry I got so heavy with your master so quick.
Oh,
but,
no, this is fine.
You did sneak up after them.
Yeah, I did do that.
So,
Sorry,
Chiselle,
I've
what are
been
you
bleeding.
up
I'm good.
to? Okay.
A lot of blood.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm good. I thought the Flonase would help. It did not.
Yeah, well,
Um.
God willing.
So she didn't go too far away from the revelry because she does. She definitely stays close to it. Like, probably goes near the houses.
Okay. So you're just sort of chilling, not really talking to anybody.
Yeah. Kind of just chilling.
Fallon sits next to you. So, are you enjoying the party?
Yeah,
Yes, you were dancing quite well.
Actually, no.
Yes, you and Milota are quite skilled dance partners. Rarely does someone get that close.
I messed up and...
What?
I haven't danced
I'm confused. I am quite confused, actually. What?
I tripped.
Oh. That wasn't on purpose.
No.
Oh. And does Milota typically react like that when you get too close?
No.
She says very quietly. I see. Well.
Ellis became
She
awkward.
cast calm emotions on herself
How
again.
many times can you do that a day? Because I think you're running low.
I packed extras.
Oh.
So tell me, how long have you had feelings for Milota?
Oh, we're having this conversation right now?
Yes.
This is what's happening?
Yes.
How long have you?
I don't know what you mean. I know what you're talking
Calm emotions.
about. Calm emotions.
She says it. She just says it out loud. Calm emotions.
I'm all out. I mean, a while. She's pretty great. She breathes in and goes back to her even voice. How long for you?
I don't know.
Do you think she likes you back?
No clue.
Same. She is very friendly, but also incredibly unapproachable.
The thing about our relationship and everyone we've ever met is nobody really knows how we feel and usually misinterprets how we feel.
What?
Look at her. Normally, I mean.
Normally, yes.
Shit.
Very cute. I mean, very strong, cute.
You're doing it, and those emotions really aren't dumb, are they? And then
She like chill touches you.
everyone today, first the eels and now everyone booking me. No, I mean it's hard to read. The only time she ever gets upset is during battle, and even then.
Well, that is because you are almost dying. I would imagine that is a time when emotions run high, regardless of race.
Well, she's upset when any of us get hurt. She's the
Yes,
healer.
of course, but
She's
she is quite upset when you get hurt.
She's upset when any of us get hurt.
Yes.
What I'm saying is, she's hard to read. I don't know.
Yeah. So, in a hypothetical world.
In a hypothetical world.
Where, like, her color begins to, like, flush from, like, this, like, cool, sort of bluish to, like, purplish.
Mm-hmm.
In a hypothetical world where, you know, things happened. Are we gonna, like, have to compete, or...
Oh, I would crush you. But...
Okay,
bitch. I'm sorry. I would not compete with you. One.
Right.
If she chose you, I would not be upset.
I'm not arguing that, but I'm saying maybe why even have to choose?
You're not my type, really.
I'm not trying to seduce you.
This is funny.
I thought you were Anastia is dumb.
I just was kidding. It was a joke.
Oh, in Psychoforum, jokes evoke laughter. See, that's a joke. Except it's also steeped in truth, which is, it's funny because it's true. I'm not good at comedy. I'm a formulist.
Mm-hmm. Shows.
The theater of the mind.
Listen. I would be honored if you were who she chose.
Right, but I'm saying, what if she doesn't? Is this not common in where you're from? Is this not? No? Oh. Well, that makes this incredibly awkward. Pairings aren't typically, they don't work that way in Psychoforum.
Oh.
They're usually more. Okay, well. I'm saying, okay, fine then.
Okay.
New conversation. New conversation topic. We're changing it. We're changing
okay.
it. We're changing it. We're changing it.
She doesn't want to laugh at her because it's obviously making her upset, but she's like holding her head. Like, I don't have calm emotions. I have hand.
Then new conversation. If she does choose, I would like for us to still be friends. Because you are actually, objectively, outside of Milota, and also, I guess, technically Ato. I like you more than Anastia.
Oh, I'm higher. That's nice.
It's not hard.
Oh.
Anastia has considerably increased her standing, though. Though it is hard to increase. Well, it's not difficult to increase when you're at the bottom. In the abyss, so to speak.
Can I ask you a hypothetical question?
It depends entirely on the hypothetical question.
I mean, you've been just asking me. I haven't asked you about that.
Yes, but that's because you chose to answer.
Very true. I was wondering, if anything were to happen to me, would you be willing to be a warden?
No, of course.
It's deadly.
If anything happened to Milota, I would be your warden. We're a team. We've known each other for several moons at this point. I think that any of us would choose to be your warden. And the same applies to Milota. Hopefully nothing happens. But, yes.
It's good to know.
If anything happens to me, I want you to take my shop and crash it into the orange cube.
Is that the guy shop? The other guy shop?
It's like her business competitor's
That's
shop.
what I thought.
I want you to crash it.
Do you want it on?
It will do the
Oh,
rest.
I was gonna say on
It will
fire,
do
but
the
that's
rest.
not gonna be. I was gonna say, do you want it on fire? And then I realized we're underwater.
My shop. No, it will set on fire.
Oh no.
Have you ever seen fire? It's amazing. Well, you will see fire if I die.
That's kind of exciting. I mean, don't go dying,
Just
but
make sure that you are not in my shop
when it happens.
when it collides. Yes.
Is there a button I have to press?
No,
or?
just go ahead and push it. And take care of the rest.
I mean, I could probably push it.
Oh, you only need to give it a nudge.
Oh, okay.
The spells will take care of the rest.
Okay. Nice.
Don't tell me, Loda.
Okay. It'll be our little secret.
How lascivious.
Shut up.
Look who's blushing now. Well then. Where is Anastia? Normally, she is being obnoxious right about now.
I saw her sneak over there. My passive perception was pretty high.
Your passive perception is better than 10.
Yeah, it's 13. She went over there.
Oh.
After her master.
Oh.
He's hard to miss.
Okay.
And we didn't really get to introduce ourselves or anything. He kind of just appeared and then left.
He looked exactly what I expected him to look like.
Actually, in my head, I had this vision, and it was exactly what I thought he was going to be. I
100%.
never met the man in my life. I still understood what he looked
Never.
like.
Never.
I have some extra fish. You want some?
Kind of full. But, yeah, sure. And so you both sort of eat this fish, just sort of watching the party. Anastia, where do you go?
I would not go to my home. I would probably go to my parents' home, since I'm used to being over there, and it's not filled currently with my master's stuff floating in it.
Okay.
Something like Anastia would probably do in a situation like this that would calm her down would be to try to dance, even though she was self-conscious at.
So you're
For anyone?
dancing in the room.
Yeah, just alone, trying to calm
Dancing
down
by yourself.
with my really not.
You dance your demons away.
Dance my demons away.
Dance my demons away. Okay.
I mean, I'm assuming.
How well does that go for you, I guess is my question.
I think...
I mean, unless you want me to leave it up to a roll
No,
of
'cause
dance your demons away, but I don't want it to influence your role play. I want you to follow the arc how you want to.
What's hard, like, Anastia knows that to leave her master after learning all this stuff in the kelp is the right thing to do. But to admit that would mean that everything she did up to this point would be a lie to her. So, she's very torn. But I think that to stay with her master now would mean that she would be stagnant. And that is the one thing she does not want to be. So, but what does that mean for her master, I guess? Because, like, what does he do now?
Yeah, that's true.
Like, she's abandoning the person who made her...
She's conflicted.
She's conflicted.
That's what you're saying. She's very
thought of all this
conflicted.
stuff very quickly in the kelp. So, yeah, that's what she's thinking of while she's here. I don't think she's ready to confront the other two and just, like, burst out and be like, I've got a decision. But
Okay.
she knows that sibling is the best choice.
Okay. So you...
She's just really worried for her master now that she realizes, like, wow, he really isn't as cool as she thought.
So you dance and dance and dance until you pass out, we'll say.
That sounds very nasty,
Yeah. And, is there anything else that you want to do that night? The party carries on.
Oh.
A lot of people just fall asleep wherever they are when they're done. Like, people are just, like, talking into the night and just pass out.
No, I think she kind of chills for the rest of the night.
Okay. So then...
I think after that conversation, she's very like, I don't know what I'm doing in my life.
We had a whole, like...
Who am I? There's a lot of things to think about tonight.
A thing.
I think I was just propositioned.
No,
No, I
not
was
for
joking.
a joint thing.
I know.
You can have a mutual.
I know. Catherine knows. She does not.
That's fair. So, next morning comes. Is there anyone that you specifically want to talk to, Anastia? Like, even if you want me to tell me, Kyle, that they would approach you noticing something's wrong? Or is there something that you, Anastia, would seek out? Because, like, we can have fate be whichever way. And the same applies to you, Kat.
Where is my master currently? Would he be in my home?
You are unconscious, right?
I
You fell
passed
asleep.
out,
You
yeah.
fell asleep.
I'm just like my parents.
Master is not there. All of the shit's there, but Master is not there.
Huh. I would like to speak to him, but is there any way I would know?
Do you want to go look for him?
Yeah, I would like to go look for him if he's not home.
So you exit the hut.
Also, I'm completely noticeable. I'm not trying to... I mean, stealth didn't work anyway.
Ato is swimming out of the kelp field. He goes, oh, hey.
Oh, damn.
Hi.
What's up? What's up? What are you doing here? You shouldn't go in there.
Why?
I can't tell you that. Oh, you're gonna eat those laughs.
Oh, no.
That's I would just... Have you seen my master?
Shh. I can't lie to you. Yeah, that's where I was.
Talking to my master?
No, I mean, not talking, no. Oh, boy. Okay, come on. Come on. I can't. We don't lie to our own. Come on. Come on.
Oh, I thought he was getting his kelp wet.
No. I mean, he had sex last night. but
Nice!
That's not what he was doing. So, you swim through the kelp forest, and
Yeah.
eventually you
So
continue along, and
For him, I mean.
Master is sort of laying out on a rock. It looks like he's recently been healed. The water is kind of tinted red. Sibling's sort of just kicking. Sibling has like one cut on their face.
I went through with a death duel.
What? Death duel? What?
Did you guys fight while I left?
Are you talking to me? I didn't fight anybody.
No.
Sibling asked me to come and heal I assume your master? He's like
Yes,
the only
but...
person as fly as us. As he like gestures at his tunic. It was a hit, by the way. I gotta stress it. It was a hit.
Yeah! Ato!
Well,
Thank you.
I'm so happy for him.
Good for Ato. Ato, you dirty bastard.
Oh my god.
He had like an 8-way last night. Half the village was
in
gone.
a twist of plot, Milota is the one who ends up with the harem. Everyone's talking about how hard it must be to be a pyromaniac underwater.
You have to really just
Just good.
love it.
Fallon
Chat's good right now.
specifically wants to
Yeah,
be
she
a pyromaniac.
Oh, she is a
And
pyromaniac.
she does fireball underwater just to see how it feels.
Well, most fire spells come out as steam underwater, but she may have found a way to burn her building to the ground. Valorant is way more dangerous than we thought.
I can see that now.
No, I mean, Sibling came and got me, which was awkward, but
Well,
yeah. But yeah, so I came out and he was, oh boy, a lot of blood. He's okay.
is he conscious? He is master?
No, he's...
He doesn't look that great.
I think he's faking. I gave him a sedative. I injected him with some toxins to help him rest. But, he is a Pateros. So, probably not working. You awake, sir? Sir? No, he's probably asleep. He's faking! Faker, wake up!
Sibling
shouts.
Sibling, why would you go through with this if you
Oh, because he accepted.
and you hurt him this badly?
I mean, not the first time.
How many times did you fight?
A lot. Whoops. Whoopsie.
Anastia just-
He kept challenging me!
Aw, that's sweet.
I don't
He
know.
must really value our.
Oh, again, really need to stress, we did not gamble you.
I know.
He did actually explain to me after the third one about the ethics of that, and it actually made a lot of sense. Probably can't gamble someone's decisions. Maybe he's not so stupid. He's an idiot, but maybe he's not that dumb. He's pretty dumb. Honestly, he's pretty dumb.
That 8.
I don't usually like to
He
talk
is
shit, but he's pretty dumb. Yeah, but I mean, you kept fighting Sibling. That's crazy. I could be a sibling. It's a joke, it's a joke, it's a joke, it's a joke, it's a joke. As Sibling's like barreling down on him. It's a joke, it's a joke, it's a joke, it's a joke. Please don't hurt me.
Adorable.
Are you sure, Sibling, that this is as far as Master can take me? As a remnant.
I mean, he should have been traveling with you.
The whole time?
I mean, longer than he did, yeah. I don't really much care for his attitude. But I'll beat some sense into him. He'll learn.
Will he come with us? What will happen if I...
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. He lost, so he's coming.
If we're all together, I think I can
Oh
do
shit,
it.
hide! Sibling like pushes you behind a rock.
Me?
Yeah. Master sort of begins to like get up. It's alright. Where are you? Shit. There you are. One more. Here we go. Picks up a spear. Actually, what is Master's weapon?
Cause it would be like my Bident. His is more magnificent. There was a pearl in the bottom of mine that he actually gave me.
Okay.
Which I could explain the significance.
Okay.
But...
So I think instead of maybe a coral bident, it's a bident that's
Yeah, like-
pronged with two like massive lines.
and his also has that pearl.
Okay, his has a pearl
But
as
mine is like broken in the abyss.
Alright. Once more.
Dead in the ammo.
Once more. Here we go. Once more. As he sort of like flounders over to her. He goes, I mean, shit. Like, you are aware that training isn't just violence all the time, right? Like, there's different ways to train, right? If anything, you're hurting your chances. He attacks. He is effortlessly defeated. Ado! Okay, I'm coming. And Ato sets to work again. Yeah, so it's sort of getting annoying at this point.
This is what it's been like all night?
For a while, yeah. Milota, I don't know, she came through. She just said she needed somewhere to be right now. So she hung out for a while and did some of it. She's good. I did not know how good she was at healing, but she is quite good.
She saved us many a time so far.
Yeah, she's pretty tight.
I've been injured many a time.
Yeah, you sure have. Good for you.
I guess it's like you said, it's impressive, right? I'm not that disgusting looking.
Ado clears his throat. Yeah, no, scars are fucking tight.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean, you look very cool, so...
I know. Like, moves his cape again.
God knows where that cave's been last night.
Oh my god.
I am aware.
What's happening?
Holes in that.
No.
No, it doesn't.
No.
I mean, the holes
the
that it has
battle.
are from the battle, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I do need to stress, it did get fucked up in the battle.
Oh, yeah, but
That makes
so
it
did my son.
cooler. That makes it cooler.
Yeah. I don't know what Milona's deal was. She was here when I left, but she was asleep. And then sibling kicked her. Then she swam off real quick.
That's weird.
It's a weird town. If I knew there was a town this fun, right outside the city, shit, I'd have swam out here. We would have been friends a long time ago. We could have gone on the adventure together.
I think I would have liked that.
Yeah,
Go
I
on
did
more
start
than
several
it.
years before you, though.
Ouch.
I'm older than you. Obviously.
I never really asked your age.
Oh. Okay, how old are you?
24?
Yeah, more than that.
By how much?
A couple.
Couple?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm like, I don't know. We don't really keep track, but I think I'm like 30-some.
Oh, so you're not that much older than me.
No, but like that's why I left a few years before you. That's, gosh. Yeah, it's pretty basic math. Did Master not teach you math? He is
Why
supposed
would-
to teach you basic arithmetic.
Is that something he was supposed to teach as
Yes.
well? It never came up.
Holy. She like
No, no.
like bah, knocks him down. So elsewhere in the ocean.
A lot of things.
So
Hey, Giselle.
Oh god.
What you up to? Ato is
Did
60.
did she ever come back to town at all?
I mean, earlier in the morning, yeah, but you were probably asleep.
Okay.
So, yeah. What do you want to do? Do you want to stumble into her, or are you actively looking for her?
She would be because she was gonna go train, but seeing how she hasn't.
So then you
come
see her
back,
out training.
She goes up to her.
Oh, hello!
Hi.
Just keeping, like, a distance. Hello!
Did you want to spar again this morning?
Oh, I thought we could do perhaps, swim training, or weight training, or...
Okay, do you need me to spot you or anything?
No, we're underwater. We don't really have spotters here.
Alright, Kyle, I'm trying to make the lingo work!
We're trying to get physical intimacy. I know what you're
No,
trying to do.
I wasn't! I was just trying.
Don't forget, the microphone peaks when you yell so loud.
I'm just trying to say words. Alright.
No. Like, she's, like, keeping a distance. No, we're okay. It's like a comical distance, like, we're okay.
Alright, I'll be over here, I guess. If you don't want to do anything.
Oh.
And she just goes.
begin training, and then, like, slowly she, like, inches closer, like, as the camera cuts back, like, until she's, like, very close. And she's still training.
Right.
But she's, like, getting closer with each cut.
Can I help you?
Oh, no, my training just took me over here.
Okay. She... Alright.
Yeah. Okay. So, how was your night?
It was okay.
Good. I'm good. Things went well? You kept dancing after I left?
No, I actually spent it with Fallowin, which was different. Yeah, just hung out. And...
Something dawned. Actually, insight, because you're bad at these.
I'm really
you
bad.
have said by design, Giselle is bad at this shit.
Oh no.
Got a 5.
Milota, something dawns on Milota. You don't notice it, but when you mention Fallowin and you talking, something clicks in her head, and she goes, Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Yes.
Yeah, so you guys are getting along then.
Yes.
You two are close? Oh, good. I'm glad that you're getting along. I'm glad you're very close. Okay.
Yes. I mean, we've been traveling for months. I mean, you know, she's friendly. She's very talented.
And you're sure you're not hiding any information from me or anything? Like if something happened between you and Fallow, you would tell me, right?
I mean, we shared the fish.
That's it? No. What you talking about?
She turns really red. She like, we talked a lot about our feelings, and she had to calm emotions on herself.
She goes so pale.
But she's trying not to lie. That's why.
No, I know. But here's the thing. What dawned on her was not that Fallow likes her.
Oh no.
Yeah, you just did this all wrong. Yes.
Otome game over here is like, that's the
immediately
wrong
like,
one.
oh no. I realized like
No.
Oh. And what sort of feelings did you discuss?
I'm like, she turns very red and goes, and she like kind of stops. She's just like making noises at this point. Like, she's like debating whether it's worth losing her powers for the day. Actually, it was if anything happened to me, whether she would be a warden.
Oh yeah, of course you. We've already talked about that. That's it?
As she like punches a kelp to death.
punches the kelp to death.
Like
The kelp just like
Explodes.
bends over your arm because you can't punch fucking
she
kelp.
tries.
You're trying. That's not how kelp works. Not how kelp works.
So, what did you do after you ran off?
Oh, I hung out with sibling.
Cool.
Yeah, she kept beating up some old man. He was weird.
That sounds very sad. Why was he beating
He
up an
just
old
kept crying
man? Why didn't you stop him?
because he kept challenging her to fight.
I meant stop him.
I
Yes.
tried. But he just kept trying. He kept me busy all night.
All night, huh?
All night.
Hmm.
All night.
Yeah.
So, you
Yeah.
and Fallon are getting along really well then.
I mean,
I'm glad to see that. You two are getting very close.
I mean, you two are close. I figured,
Yeah, of course, we're friends.
yes, friends.
Yes, you're friends with Fallon. Just friends. Right?
Yes,
Are you lying?
I can't lie. And she like puts a like divine thing just to show that she still has her powers.
Oh. Wait, what?
What?
Did you not confess your feelings for Fallon to Fallon? Did she not confess her feelings for herself to you?
No. What?
What?
I'm sorry. Are we having two conversations that are different here?
No, we're talking about the same thing. Same conversation. Exact same. Perhaps there was some error of communication, but it has been resolved.
Okay.
There's a fish
Oh, is it bee fish?
swimming,
Oh.
and it is next to you.
Oh, is it Anastia chewing?
How scary
No.
is a fish?
No.
I look at it.
You look, and it is let's say a angel shark.
Is it a fish? What?
Angel
Angel
shark.
What I am?
Yeah. Actually, no, we'll say it's a spotted ray. And when Milota sees the spotted ray, she goes, is that?
She goes and
You gently touch it, and it opens its mouth.
She puts her hands in it.
No, not like that.
Not in its mouth, but like puts her hands in it.
It opens its mouth, and you hear, "Hey, Giselle. It's Master Bryn. We're on our way to Psychoforum, looking to meet up with you and Milota. I sent one to Milota too. Hopefully you're both there already." A second spotted ray is like swimming up now as well, next to Milota. I'll wait until yours is done.
Mm-hmm.
So, should be nearing Volitanis now. We'll be there probably within 2-3 weeks. Hopefully you're still around. If you have to leave, I understand, but I would like to see my 2 lovely apprentices before I go. So, let me know. Send the ray back, and we'll see what we can get up to, huh? All right. Turn off. How do I turn it off? What do you mean? What do you mean it doesn't? Turn off. And then it cuts off when you hear like a shop person talking.
Oh.
And then it's more or less the same thing on the other one, but it's like, I know you explained it to me before, but like, again, when I stop, it should just stop. What do you mean there's a command word?
She pets the thing and sends us on a...
These ones are actually enchanted with a return message.
Oh, shit. So we can respond.
Yes. Oh.
Aren't we near Volitanis right now?
Yeah, we're close. If these were sent from Volitanis...
It's not far.
No, it's only a few days.
Yeah, we should probably tell her we're close.
Hey, Master! She's like screaming
I don't
into the mouth of the ray.
This Ray's like
Hey, Master!
freaking out.
We're in Shallowy. It's a little bit to the north.
2 days.
Few days. How many?
Like 2 days. 2 days.
Gisella's here with me. So yeah, if you want to come and help us, yeah, just come. Okay. Love you. Goodbye. Go away. How does it turn off?
She presses it.
Yeah, you like gently rub
Then like
the
rub
spine
the spine.
of it, and it
Press
closes
it.
its mouth
So
and
weird.
swims off. It's way faster than a normal ray, and it just goes.
Same.
Oh, that just seems like a waste. You should have said... It's already gone. That's a waste. You should have at least like said something. I told her I love her. She just realized the word she used and goes, okay! Well, training was good. I am fulfilled of body, and I am fulfilled of body. So I think that training is done for the day.
Oh, okay.
Are you done with training?
I haven't really done much, but...
It's been an hour.
That's not a lot. I'll keep training. It's fine. And she goes a little harder.
Okay, and she'll actually hang and train with you.
If-
It then becomes a normal train sesh.
Okay.
By the way, this is a long rest. All your shit is back.
Yay!
Like, you're in the settlements. You get everything. Whoop, knock at the door. Burb. Giselle thinking, please stop asking questions.
I don't want to lose my powers forever. Please stop asking questions. I don't want to lie to you.
Please.
Please.
Please, God. Yeah. So, is there anything anyone wants to do?
Now that I have a timetable, yes, I have to do stuff.
Oh, this'll make it to Master probably within the day. And Master is unbelievably fast.
Oh,
You
I know that. That's why she was like...
That means Master will probably be here by tomorrow morning.
She wanted to, like, catch that ray and destroy it.
What Master said when she would make it to Psychoforum
Can I
in
try
like...
to catch the rays?
No. When she said that she could make it to Psychoforum within a couple of weeks,
She was being
that's
very
at a
generous.
that's at a casual pace.
Yeah, she was very generous.
She could make it here today. Her pressure is speed based.
I know.
Oh,
she's a speed bun. She could probably literally... Well, she said they, so that means she might be a little slower.
That was a slip of my tongue.
Oh no. That's not great.
She is alone.
Yeah, she has a timetable now. She has to. Oh, fuck. Alright.
So,
Yes.
What would any of you like to do? Please tell me. I know this is sort of. I know we're not.
I'm gonna find
combat,
that
but
beat up old man.
Just keep shouting over me.
I'm
Why not
sorry.
just good audio?
I'm sorry.
Why don't you just keep yelling when I'm talking? It'd be real fun.
I'm sorry.
You're doing it right now,
You guys are both nerds.
It's bad audio. It was such a fucking joke back in college.
Such bad audio.
It's bad audio.
Why don't you pee pop more?
Anyone who was fucking around a microphone is like, that's bad audio.
Why don't you slither like a snake?
Sorry, snake. So,
Yeah, I'm currently. How many times has Master gotten up since I've got there to fight and then get immediately
if
knocked
you
out?
are visible, he stops.
He only doesn't want to. Does he not notice when I just get pushed in the bushes?
Well, no, do you want to get back up and be visible when he gets back up? How many times are you gonna let him do this?
Oh no! Oh yeah! Like once.
Because Ato eventually is like, please God, make him stop.
Oh yeah, yeah. If after the first time and I see he's about to get up again,
I'm like real tired. I'm also pretty hungover.
oh my god. So yeah, the first time I witnessed him just getting knocked out immediately. So the second time he does it, I would pop out while he's about to be challenging, I guess.
He is just immediately flatlined with a jab. Just like a total haymaker, like into the side of his head.
Oh my god.
You should not have stopped him, by the way.
I didn't want to stop him. I don't know why he's doing this.
Oh, because he's fighting. He thinks it's training. He's dumb.
Master, please stop.
Oh, he is very unconscious.
Oh my. So like how big is Master compared to Anastia, would you say?
You tell me.
I'm trying to think of
If you're a Porowall, I would say he is smaller.
Well, yeah, I know he's small. I just didn't know. I would say he's pretty small, even by Ptero standards.
Okay.
It's enough that I could like catch him as he's getting punched in the face.
I mean, when he gets up and he fucking sees you, yes, you can grab him.
Yes.
But, like, not after the punch. He's been punched. That has happened.
Oh, I believe that.
So the next time he wakes up and you're just sort of, like, there.
Yeah.
He goes, wait, oh, oh. Anastia, it's so nice to see you.
Master,
Mm.
you have been punched
Oh. Yes, I know.
all night,
Yes,
including now.
yes,
Please stop this.
yes, all right.
Master, I don't believe you're going to stop this.
I have stopped. I've given you my word.
As soon as you go in those bushes, he's gonna fight again.
It's safe to let your guard down, even for a moment.
Like, she sort of almost puts him down. I was like, wait.
You put him down. He doesn't move. He's chilling.
Master.
Can I leave? This
Yes.
is really uncomfortable for me.
No, I understand. You can leave. Thank you for all of the help that you've done so far.
You're welcome.
He promised he won't fight again. You don't have to
Sir?
worry.
Sir, you are a pain to me. I wish you the best. And Ato swims off. Pteros are, like I've mentioned many times before, they are very candid with one
I was
another.
pretty kidding. You are a pain to me.
I wish you the best.
I hate
Goodbye.
you.
Stop kicking.
I'm so sorry.
How are you on this fine? He looks up. Morning.
It's been
It's
many
noon.
hours,
It's
Master.
noon. How are you this afternoon, dear Anastia, dear Apprentice?
Confused?
I see. Such is common for a remnant.
Were you ever confused, Master?
Oh, constantly.
You always seem so certain.
Tell me, sibling, right? When Anastia is her most confused, is that not when she lies the hardest? Oh yeah, big time. Big time. Super obvious.
Super obvious?
Super obvious. Fucking everybody knows. Even Giselle. And she can't even see that she's in love with the other one.
And that's just go.
Are you?
I told you she didn't realize.
Wait, are you? It was obvious. I saw them for 5 seconds.
What?
Holy shit.
That explains so much. I just.
Why am I trying to make you my apprentice? This is a mistake.
This
is
is
So
incredible.
good. So good. So good.
I cannot fucking believe
I have to help. This is not the focus of what I'm trying. Master.
Yes, love is a noble cause.
Oh my goodness.
Love is a noble cause. Like, very swollen face.
I'm sure there's remnants of that, too.
Remnants with healing? No. They bring potions. Yes. So. Yes. That is why. When I am at my most uncertain, that is when I must put on the strongest front. Ow. This hurts my cheek.
Master, would you be willing to travel again?
Oh, has sibling not told you anything?
What do you mean?
Well, that is my intention. I fully plan to get back to active duty. I can't very well have my apprentice upstage me. Oh my fuck. If your morals are that corrupt, don't. I'll just kill you now.
No, sibling, no, you will
No,
not.
please don't. Please don't kill me.
Master, I think maybe this would be great for both of us. I was thinking it over, and I feel like to stay in one spot doesn't really suit my style. It certainly can't suit yours.
No, you're not. As your master, I would forbid you from returning here.
Well,
The ocean requires you. I've heard quite a few stories in between my various concussions about
Master.
the Cypros that you all encountered. The strange. Was she beautiful?
Yes. The one in...
The resin.
Yes.
Oh,
It was...
I would have. What I would give to see
No,
that.
I don't think you would have liked it, Master.
I will be the judge of that. But yes, all of the things you've done. The ocean needs remnants to do their job. I've just set a bad example for you. I fully plan to undo that bad example.
That helps a lot, Master.
Just fucking drink this. And sibling gives him a potion, and he, like, pops it in his mouth. It's like eat this. It's like a little, like, berry or some such. And he chews on it, his swelling goes down. He goes, oh, that is much better.
Please don't
Ow,
fight.
why does it taste so bloody? It's because it's made with blood. And fucking, it's blood. It's blood.
Please stop feeding my master blood.
It's healing blood.
Where did you get this?
Gets, like, right in the master's face. Did you not teach her how to make healing potions?
He's knocked out already. From the voice alone.
Is that why these idiots have not drank a single healing potion since I've met them?
That's fair.
That's actually, that's exactly
That's
why.
actually true.
Yeah, I made it. Hi, I'm a good master.
People fighting over you.
I don't understand. It's like my video games.
It's just like my Japanese sotos. I'm an otome.
The pod that has designated near-death day every Tuesday. I'm sure he'll be excited about that.
Oh, God.
I would, Sibling has informed me of several things related to the disappearances of other remnants. For someone who spends as much time in the dream as I do, I have noticed that several of us have gone missing. And even though times are dangerous, even if they weren't, I've still been shirking my responsibilities. I've allowed you to surpass me, and I simply cannot allow you to outshine me.
Well, I think that's true. You should go out there and...
Good. Well then, am I still your master?
Yes.
Good. Then, as your master, I demand that you teach me how to use pressure. Specifically, the one you did. Because I want all eyes on me instead.
I would love to show you, Master. Sibling, would you like to learn as well?
This is so fucked up. No, I'm good. Also, I don't think I can.
Really? Is that not how teaching this works?
I'm vague on the specifics. Honestly, if we could meet someone who's skilled with pressure, that'd be tight. But pressure, think of it like the ocean, right? Fuck. You're born somewhere in the ocean, right?
Yeah.
That's your first experience. You still have to swim to the other part of the ocean to experience that. That's the best that I have pieced together. I am in a different part of the ocean than you. The time it would take me to swim to you is astronomical. And also, I just don't feel like it, because my part of the ocean is sweet.
Well, I think mine is also...
You haven't seen my pressure, so...
Mine is very impressive.
You want a duel?
A pressure duel?
No, just a duel.
You want to fight me? Master, will you watch?
Oh my god, you're actually going to do it?
I'm excited.
Oh my god, you're actually going to do it?
Oh, I mean, you fought all night. I should at least try once.
You're right, I am fatigued.
Let me do it in your honor.
Fine. Let Kyle get his dice.
Sorry.
That's okay. I should have had them, but I don't know where the fuck they are.
Which ones are they?
They're in the black bag. Might just regular old DM dice.
You mean these?
Yeah, that's them.
Right here?
Thanks, homie.
Right there?
I can't see over the screen.
Oh.
Oh,
Now I'm
Melty
cold.
plates still just-
I've gone through every fucking...
It's menopause.
No. I don't think that's how that works.
It's like a fuck.
Okay. I'd love to. So,
I can't.
you guys have a weird relationship. Sibling has 2 remnants to babysit.
I didn't know it was going to turn out this way.
I
Yeah,
love it.
she got 2 apprentices, let's be
I love it
honest.
so much. Alright, so then, if you genuinely want to duel Sibling,
I
I will
do
duel you.
sibling.
And I will... no map, no nothing, but I'll roll in the open.
Okay. What is happening in this duel?
Death.
Well, you haven't done a duel before.
No.
So here's the thing. You were supposed to fight Sibling in a duel.
Well,
it
I
was
guess
just
now
supposed to
it's-
happen much later, and it was also much worse.
So this is a fun time duel. This is the duel I want.
Sure.
Sure.
Fun time duel is not what I would hear, but okay.
Fun time duel.
All right. Your fucking funeral. So,
Oh god.
Sibling takes out that chopper. That massive giant chopper. So, all right. You versus me.
Certainly.
So then,
Okay.
go first. So, you both sort of stand next to each other. I want you to sort of narrate what your moves are. You have the shaft spear. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Master Finn tosses you his.
At first she can't believe he's doing it, so she drops it. Master...
All right, I'm going to give you this one.
Uh.
You drop it, Sibling attacks. You have disadvantage.
That's fair, because that's what she would do.
Yeah, Sibling is not going to give you an inch. So, go ahead and roll with disadvantage.
Sure.
I'm rolling orange.
Am I allowed to... I guess it wouldn't work like a normal
No, we're just
thing.
doing straight
Yeah.
attack rolls. So this is just like a let's see, disadvantage.
So it's strength or just regular roll?
An attack roll, disadvantage.
Oh, so... Oh,
Disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Well, it's hard to roll worse than what I got.
So I got a 12.
I got a 1. So
Well, I did this somehow.
I should have given myself advantage. So Sibling charges at you and swings hard. But
I go to like pick up the spear, but somehow like
oh,
I
if
die.
you want to miss, I was gonna say you're actually competent.
Oh, actually, I like
But,
that
like,
better.
You roll and grab the spear and end up behind Sibling, who way overcompensated. They were expecting you to fuck up or Mr. Magoo or jump back, but your instincts have vastly improved. Now you are both on equal ground. That's 1 for you, by the way.
Okay, I'm shocked.
So, tell me what you do.
Okay, now that
And also, you don't have to just make attack rolls. You can use other skills. You can do everything. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Okay, so I've picked up the sphere. It's nice to actually have one with a pearl in it again. And I guess as sibling, I'm assuming is like slightly off balance, right?
After a 1, I would say yeah.
Can I use my cape to disorient them more?
So you want to try to use a cape, like, trick?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got the nice one now.
Okay. Fucking, let's call it, performance?
Yeah, I want to throw some performance in here.
Let's do some performance. It's not your pressure, but do it. It'll be
No, it's
opposed
not
by
my pressure. It
insight.
doesn't really make sense to use my pressure when it's a duel.
Yeah, it's opposed by insight. Yeah, your pressure is not good for duels. Fuck yeah.
I can't use luck.
Yes, you can.
I can? Because that's a 1.
Yeah, you're in a fight.
So I was-
No.
Oh, yeah.
Don't give it to me.
What? I'm gonna get there, Tyler. Worry.
Oh man, doing great there, Lar.
I don't know what to do.
I mean, you can keep spinning if you want.
Anastia, you have so many luck points. Be lucky for once in your life.
Roll a third one and you lose the duel.
Well, you know what? So that's a 7.
Yeah, it works.
Sure.
Totally works.
You have an opening.
Of course I do.
Yeah, for sure you have distracted Sibling. Sibling sort of drops the blade low into the side, and their left side is wide open.
Oh, this is the perfect time to attack.
Okay, what do you do?
I kind of flourish the spear a bit and then just go.
Thrust at the side.
Yes, the thrust.
And sure enough,
Of course.
the second that you hit it, it is just pressure on that side of the body.
Oh no.
It is just pressure. And it collides with it, and sure enough, just instantly the blade comes across and rakes across your tummy.
No.
Oh yeah, it draws blood. Okay, that's 1-1.
I rolled 2 1s in a row.
Do you have any final words? Because Sibling is going to activate their pressure.
It's hard because I would want to use my pressure in some way, but it doesn't work in the situation. Seeing Sibling use their pressure, I would.
You have no idea what their pressure is.
I have
by
no
the way.
idea. Did I know that something happened?
They are going to do something.
Okay, I might try to be more defensive than I was before flourishing things and
So
moving things
you
around.
do you plant on the ground or do you stay floating?
I would try to plant on the ground,
So you plant on the ground.
which I will.
I'm gonna roll first, and I'll tell you.
Okay.
Well, I rolled a 17 plus on my activation, so I will need a strength saving throw. You planted on the stone. You do not have disadvantage.
Okay. 18. But
Okay.
you already beat it.
I sure did.
Yeah. I attempted.
You hold your ground, but as you sort of get ready for the attack, Sibling charges forward, perfectly level with your body, and then the last second, Sibling shoots up. And you are up, all of a sudden. Your buoyancy has been reduced, or increased, I should say. You are being thrust towards the surface, and Sibling cuts right across you. And that is the first to 3. Sibling wins. You were close, though. But it cuts across you, and sure enough, you just keep floating to the surface until Sibling drops their pressure.
It was like Team Rocket blasted off. I really like that. If I'm gonna die, that's how I want to go.
That's how I want to go. Blasting off again.
Oh, boy. Well, I gotta fix this. Get down here. I'll heal you up.
Am I still conscious at least?
Yeah. You're way stronger than Master.
It's not okay.
That's okay, I
He
guess.
was getting knocked out repeatedly for like a whole night.
Tosses you one of those, like, little meat chunks. It'll help.
Sure. She just like, I guess bites the whole thing. Looks totally gross.
Oh, no, it's like bite-sized.
Oh, nice. So I don't look gross. I look
Yeah.
beautiful. So I guess I start coming back down.
You did well. Almost had me there.
I've
That kid.
never seen anything like that.
It's pressure.
Yes, but how that was amazing.
Yeah. So basically, in the Abyss, I wanted to get out my first time. I went a little mad for a while, a little raged. And when I finally came to, I had no idea where I was. Didn't know up from down. That's a thing that'll happen down there. You won't know which way's which. So my pressure, I knew the basics. You know, my master had taught me before they died. I knew the basics, but didn't know which way was up, which way was down. And my pressure came through for me. I just really wanted to know which way was up. So that's when I started floating up. Found my way out. And boy, do abyssal creatures hate that. They want to be as deep and dark as they can. But I can pull them up higher.
That's perfect for the abyss.
Yeah. Like I said, it's an ocean. And I think where I'm swimming is very different than when you're swimming.
I think I understand that now.
Yeah. It's rough. But hey, that's pressure, Apprentice. They shout at Master Finn.
It's a master teacher, master teacher.
Also, I do need to know who your actual master was. Because they have some explaining to do, too. So,
Yeah.
now you know. If you want to try to come down here with me, I'd be happy. I'd love to learn what you learned, too, but my fighting style is usually alone. Doesn't really help me. It'd be nice to have more backup, though.
Well, I would love to.
Good.
Hope we could all help each other as remnants.
Sure. Never really joined a remnant group, but they come together and there's stories of them coming together. So, sure, maybe we'll even get the bird.
Get the bird together.
Oh. Yes, that would be fine too.
That'll be sick.
They'll tell stories about us. We'll be
Sure.
throughout history, Anastia
Right,
and her
well.
friends.
Finn the Fabulous. Stories of me through the ages. They will name their children after me.
They will name their children's children
After
after
it
us.
pushes you out
No.
of the way. After me.
I mean,
Don't touch her like that. She is stronger than you. You are her apprentice.
No.
Yes.
No.
No, I am her master still. So we jump cut.
the anger.
Our skill
Sibling-
trees don't cross anywhere, sorry. Yeah, if I had to stat it out, it is kind of like a skill tree.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like the best way to explain pressure is the ocean. It has geography.
Mm-hmm.
Or oceanography, technically.
Oh.
What are you up to? Giselle.
I'm just hitting the walls here. I'm breaking down.
Oh, it's like the middle of the day now. It's like late.
All right. She's probably helping like small things.
So you're just doing inconsequential shit.
No, I mean besides that, I mean that's what we're trying to do because we're giving them space. I guess she would make sure that she is worried about Milota's leg because it is still broken.
Mm-hmm.
So like she's keeping an eye on that, making sure she's not like
So
overworking
you go
herself.
to Milota then.
Yes.
Okay, do you have an objective with this one? Or
I'm trying, Kyle.
No, I'm asking because I don't want to do it faster than you want to do it.
I think she's trying to figure out what to say. She knows she has very little time.
Okay, so she's sort of sitting there. When you do grab her leg, she actually like jolts just a little bit. It's never been like this between the two of you.
Did I hurt you?
No, it's okay. Just a little surprise is all.
Well, I'm never gonna get better at healing unless I actually do it. So
It's pretty easy.
it's not
It's pretty easy.
to you.
It's pretty easy.
Shut up.
I know it's very difficult to be someone who is so good at fighting and also so good at healing. Such as me.
I mean,
But you're so good at fighting.
that's all I'm good at.
You're great. You can heal. You saved Anastia a couple times.
Barely. And she's very hard. And she like
It
rotates.
is very hard to keep her alive.
Mm-hmm.
Very hard. I don't know how I did it. I don't know how you did it. It takes all of us
Carefully.
to keep Anastia alive.
Carefully.
Very carefully.
So
So,
I'm excited to see Master again.
oh yeah, I think it's going to be really fun to see her actually. Yeah, it'll be fun. We can tell her all about the Abyss. You think she's ever been to the Abyss?
I don't know, actually. Never asked.
Do you think Master has pressure?
Now that I think about it, probably. She's stronger than
Probably,
us.
right? She probably has to.
But, like, we never asked.
I mean, there are stronger, but I've met people that are stronger than us that don't have pressure.
That's true.
Like that Weir. He didn't have pressure.
But Master's...
Or that sword guy.
Master's so fast that maybe she does something with pressure. I mean...
I'm fast.
I mean, you think you're faster than Master?
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm faster than you.
Yes, but
Even
that's
without
not
your
hard.
heavy armor, I'm faster than you. Even with a broken leg.
I wouldn't try it right now, would she?
She has a flinch. It doesn't actually hurt.
She gets up and she sits down next to her. How long do you think until Master gets here?
A matter of hours. Probably see her in the morning. Or in the middle of the night when she kicks our door in. Or, I guess technically kicks our drapes in. As she like moves the kelp drapes out of the way of the entrance. You nervous?
Yes.
Why? Come on, we don't keep secrets.
I've seen Master recently. A few months.
It's probably been closer to a year at this point, I think.
Since I've seen Master?
You've been together with Anastia
Anastia for a year.
months.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So
It's probably been over a year.
Oh, okay. I saw Master last year.
Oh, really? That's not very long ago.
No.
How'd you see Master? Did you do a job together?
Yes.
Oh, good. Was it fun?
No.
Oh,
She'd probably hear it from me anyway. But, because she's just going to tell you anyways.
what are you talking about? She like leans close to you. What do you mean?
When we left 2 years ago, I returned immediately afterward, maybe 2 weeks. I was miserable. And I couldn't figure out why. Just couldn't do anything. Couldn't help people. Couldn't fight. I went back to Master to ask what happened. Why I couldn't do it. If it was because you weren't around. How he did it with Cordalia. Or she did it with Cordalia, I'm sorry.
That's good.
And then we got the job. And then I just want to put it past me, get the job and think about something else. And she was upset with me, but it was urgent. So we went and we fought that monster I told you about. The stingray thing. But I didn't tell you that I got trapped with it. Master couldn't get to me, and I was very badly injured.
What?
Master did come and save me, but apparently I woke up weeks later. Maybe months. I think it was weeks. I didn't ask. Master didn't want me to leave. So I trained when she wasn't looking. And
afterward, when I noticed that what month it was, or whatever time period, I left so I could make it in time to psychoform. I haven't been doing super adventures because I didn't really have time. I actually only had enough time to get to psychoform in time for the meeting. And I'm fine. And I thought if I trained enough that I would be better, but I honestly thought I was fine. But after that gutter and that tower, I'm not.
What do you mean? You're not fine.
There's this feeling I get when we parted. I couldn't get over it. I don't know what it is. It feels like when you're in the abyss, except you're sinking and you can't get out of it and you don't want to do anything, and it feels like fear, but I had the same feeling. It just overwhelmed me when you fell in that tower. It's overwhelming, and I don't want it to cause any of you harm. Because
It wouldn't.
I got hurt because of it.
Everybody gets hurt.
No,
Have you talked to Anastia about the fear? Maybe she knows something to help.
she doesn't. I asked. Then I asked Ato to look at the wound.
But you don't get scared when you're with me?
I thought it would be better if you were with me, but it's still here.
And it was there when you were with Anastia and Ato and not me? And it's still here? Then we'll figure it out. We're a team. Can I be honest with you? I wouldn't have made it without Valorant. I don't think there's anything wrong about needing partners. I didn't get, hurt for weeks, but when I met Valorant, things were very dangerous. I think you still have me beat, but there's no shame in getting hurt, especially in something dangerous. I mean, sibling almost died, or worse. Anastia, every single time I meet her, she almost dies. I almost died. Valorant's almost died. You've almost died. Ato's almost died. We're all still here. None of us are any less. So I don't want my best friend to think that she's less because she lost. And I don't know how to help you about your fear or the sinking feeling. But if you can think of something I can do to help, just let me know. Remember, we don't keep secrets from one another. As part of the rules of Oath Taker Club. It's true. It's part of the rules. It's written down.
It's chiseled in the rock somewhere.
And rule 9, take care of and provide for your pod. Let us help take care of you if you need help. There's nothing wrong with this feeling.
I thought I could just train it away.
There's something wrong with hiding the feeling, though. That upsets me. I'm not upset that you have the feeling. I'm just upset that you didn't tell me before. And I'm not even that upset. I'm not mad. I'm worried. But we'll find something. Maybe Ato can help. You talk to Ato? You've talked to everybody.
No.
Have you talked to Fallon?
No, I have not talked to Val.
Ah, Fallon is very good. She casts this one spell sometime, and it makes her calm down.
I'm glad you have Fallon.
Yeah. I love Fallon. I love you too. But I'm happy that we're all together. I love Anastia. I love Ato. I love Master. And we're all together. I think this is the best it could have been. So I don't want you to think that just because you lost to some big scary stingray monster that you're a bad oath taker.
It could be better though.
Yeah, we all could be better. But honestly, most oath takers probably would have died doing any of the things that we've done in the past month. Much less all back to back. I'm amazed that we did not die. I'm amazed that we are all alive, actually. That is something that I would thank the Behemoths for. But I do not think that the Behemoths had anything to do with it, outside of, giving Ato magic powers. Obviously, thank you, Volitanis. But, come on, come on, smile. Smile, Shark.
She grabs her hand.
Smile, Shark. She pulls it back very quickly.
Are you okay?
Yes, I am fine. No, I'm embarrassed.
Why?
I do not want to talk about it. I'm not going to lie to you, but I do not wish to discuss it.
Oh, see, now I thought we were going to talk to each other about everything.
Right,
It seems as though you're keeping something from me. Weird.
right. But I'm still allowed to keep some secrets. I just am telling you that I do not wish to talk about it.
Wounded. I am wounded.
Good. Die, man. Pushes you. Hearing words to say don't feel bad, I don't think that's going to make you not feel bad. But when you feel bad, talk to me.
Let me just... You had 2 years and you were fine. And
Oh, no. Super not. It was awful. I mean, I don't think that whatever you had to me, but I was super scared. It was so scary. I don't know why we split up. That was a terrible idea. I hate it. I didn't want to do it. You wanted to do it.
that's not fair. You did too.
No, I just said I wanted to do it because you were so emphatic about wanting to do it. And I wanted you to do what you wanted to do. I wanted you to be happy. So if it makes me a little uncomfortable, but not that uncomfortable, then I am willing to do it. But I do not want you to think that, I wanted to be apart from you. I loved hanging out with you. It was my favorite thing. I love hanging out with Fallon, but Fallon was not the first person that I teamed up with. I teamed up with a bunch of losers. They stunk. I don't even like to say mean things about people, but they stunk. I did not like them. They were mean. They were crass. And they were more self-centered than Anastia. They were more self-centered than Anastia.
Impossible.
They were more laid back than Ato. And they were more mean than Fallon. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like you went through a ringer.
They were even more teasing than sibling. So I left. We finished the job and I left. And later on I met Fallon. And we become friends and we investigate the Acipros, and then we fly on a big disc through the sky together. But you were there. So the disc, it was scary when you went down. Thinking about it now. I didn't know what I was going to do. I was going to kick his head off. But after that, I did not know what I was going to do. Did not really have much left. But then he flew away. And then you were okay. But it does not make it less scary.
I was actually quite happy that you were up when I was down.
Can I tell you a secret? It's a joke. When you when he hurt you, I was scared. I was very scared and very upset. But not even for a second did I go, oh no, what will happen to my oath? I will need to find a new partner. I was just scared that you were hurt. It didn't even cross my mind becoming an oathbreaker.
That's funny because in the moment you went down,
Oh, you're just going to steal my heartfelt emotions.
I felt as though I had become a Bane on the spot.
Oh, fuck you. I cursed. I'm sorry. I did not mean to say a bad word. I am not sibling.
No.
She is blushing very profusely. I am not sibling, though. But that is not fair, because it is much more poetic.
I'm just saying.
You always were a poet. You always were
That
a
is a
lover,
lie.
and lover and not a fighter.
Oh my goodness, that is a lie. And you
Everyone else at the orphanage loved you. You were so popular.
That's only because I beat up the people who are mean.
Yeah, well, maybe people like strong women.
Yeah.
I can see the appeal.
Shut up. I missed you a lot.
I would say I missed you more, but it sounds like you missed me so bad that you got sick. And I can see why you missed me. I'm pretty great.
See, I thought it was all about you until I met up with you, and then I realized that I was really sick and it had nothing to do with you, which made me feel a little bit better.
Well, that makes me feel better for what it's worth.
Oh, that's good.
I'm sorry you're sick, but I'm glad I am not the cause.
Oh, it
I'm also
definitely a large part of it
Seems
was because
healthier.
of you. Yeah.
Seems healthier.
Yeah. A large part of it had to do with you because I missed you terribly.
Oh, missed you.
And I
missed you
would
more.
rather not be away from you ever again. But
Okay, so then we'll just be together forever.
I guess
We'll just be partners forever.
whatever.
Okay.
Cool.
Fine.
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 Fine. That's what I wanted anyway.
Cool.
You were the one who said not to.
I never said not to. I just said that we should probably.
One of us said we should probably split up, and the other one said no. And one of us wanted to stay together forever, but the other one
That is
didn't
a
want to
lot.
stay together forever. So now I've wanted to be together with you forever for longer than you're forever. Just saying. Fallowin has definitely had an influence on the way I speak.
You tell.
She's funny.
Yeah. Sure.
You know, when we were talking this morning, I thought that you were going to tell me that you confessed to her. Scared me very badly.
You scared.
Yes.
Why would that scare you? I mean, Fallowin is beautiful,
Yes, she is very beautiful.
talented.
Yes, very pretty lips.
Trying to think about what her lips look like. She's very jelly-like.
Most Sindarans have
Big lips,
large
right?
lips. Yeah, they have their full lips, I would say. So this has been continuing for. I'm gonna say that this is in the evening. Then.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
So you both are just sitting in here in awkward silence for hours. And you're not just gonna give
No,
it to her.
I am gonna give it to her. I just
Well,
can't.
you
There was
better,
no
because
opening at all.
I gave you fucking $1 million.
No, that's a lie.
Someone's about to kick the door down.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm never gonna give it to her, am I?
You have your chance before I kick the door down.
I'm not just gonna give it. Now it's forced because literally you said, "Well, you're gonna have to do it before they kick the door down." Thanks, Kyle.
I mean, chat, did she not have openings to give her the gift? Also, they say fucking kiss already.
I think we consider it an opening.
I guess both of us would like this would be a good part because then she could just interrupt immediately,
Yeah.
which would be hilarious.
That's what I'm saying.
I love that.
Yeah, sure, okay.
Okay.
Well, I guess then you don't need this. And she puts something down.
Not if you're going to give it to me like that.
She picks it up. And she gets up and sits down in front of her.
Backs up.
It's a small tent. You can't go any farther.
I will break it.
The tent?
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
Yeah, I mean, you might have to actually pull her close.
Oh my God, Kyle!
She's backing up.
My heart.
I
Doki
got this
doki.
OT move.
Doki
You're
doki.
making this very hard on me.
Yes.
Alright,
Listen,
fine.
let it not be said that I don't challenge your characters with danger, with violence, and with whatever emotions are called. I challenge you on all fronts.
Would you sit with me, please?
She scoots closer.
Okay.
Okay. Fine.
You're still like 10 feet away, and she grabs her arm. And pulls her in.
You she floats over to you as you gently pull her over.
Literally, have you seen my arm? The ambulance
Yes,
made
they're
it
very,
big.
they're very large.
Okay.
As she sort of presses her face to the arm very
Okay,
quickly.
alright, don't make this weird.
Then she takes it. Oh, fine, I'll just stop.
Okay!
No, if you don't like it, I'll stop.
I do like it, just... Let me say this, alright?
Okay, I'll be serious.
Thank you.
It's very difficult for me to.
I know.
I didn't want to say it first.
I mean, what? Shush. Please. Alright? And she, purposely faces her head away from her. This way. And she, holds her. And she's just okay, I was wondering if you would accept this that I had Anastia help me make. But she, opens it.
It's beautiful. It's, gorgeous. Oh,
For you.
it's beautiful. It's a friendship bracelet.
Okay. No, it is. Normally I would say yes and just run out of here very quickly.
It's not a friendship bracelet?
No, it's not a friendship relationship.
Very flush when she realizes what's happening.
I was wondering if you had any actual. It's fine if you feel this way. Fallon's a very beautiful person, and I think yesterday she was saying how it's up to you. If you like Fallon, I guess I'd be okay with it, and you can like me too. I don't know.
What? Wait. What are you talking about?
I think she
What is
said.
happening?
If you like me and Fallon, you can like us both, and we'll deal with that.
This is literally too much for me to process. Please try to keep it to just the two people in this tent. Thank you very much.
You said the words friendship so many times.
I said it once. I said
Three.
the words love more.
I'm just
Aha.
here for all of this.
I am on the you are peeking.
Do not.
Oh, Anastia is still in the kelp area.
Oh no, you're coming back.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, you'll see something. Give me a minute.
The 2 years was very long for me, but it also helped me realize that I don't just like you as a partner, and you are my friend, and you are my equal, but you are my legs, and I just wanted to say that, oh my gosh, I like you a lot. I love you a lot. All right? I do love you, not as a friend.
She gives you a kiss on the cheek while you're stumbling.
Like,
Just a little. It's beautiful.
okay.
Thank you.
Cool.
Anastia,
Yeah.
as you're walking back.
Man, this is awkward.
Oh, it's about to get a lot more awkward.
How? How?
As you're walking back, you see a figure that is not in this town. It should not, this is a person that does not live here.
Oh my god.
It is a very, very large Leodai, pureblood Leodai. Very spotted cape, their cowl is very spotted. Very rich, sort of azure color. It actually complements the beautiful orangey glow here quite well. Well, actually, it's night, so
Oh, okay.
doesn't, but it would if it was day. And they're peeking into the tent that that Chiselle and the others stay in. Ato is sort of swimming away. He goes, hey, that big scary lady shooed me away. I was gonna go ask if Milota needed me to see her leg again, but that big scary lady just pushed me away, and now I'm uncomfortable.
How long have they been there?
I don't know. She's been there for a bit.
Just watching?
Yeah, it's scary.
We should investigate why they're there.
I don't.
It could be someone trying to attack our friends. They don't live here.
She's so big.
A master. Why don't we both go together and see what they're up to?
Oh. Hey!
Master?
She shouts at him. Hey! You! Sibling shouts. His face slowly turns. But it's like...
Wait.
Master?
What does your master's face look like?
Oh my god.
Giselle?
My master's face. She's an older Leodai, like probably middle-aged Leodai. It's like it looks friendly, but has like scars all over it, like very scarred up. She has a very beautiful pattern, like he said, like dots all down.
The spotted?
She's based on the spotted
Spotted
eagle.
skate?
Yeah, the spotted eagle stingray. Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's the one. The blue, very spotted, white spots all over. Her face. She probably had freckles a long time ago, but like with all of the scars like on her face, like there's only a few that peek out still. And she doesn't have horns. She's has a very, very long mantle as well.
Okay.
But she's very lithe, tall and lithe.
She is moderately armored. Not particularly heavy, like nowhere near as heavy as Giselle, but more than Milota. And she is not visibly armed until you see that she has like large vambraces on her arms and sort of shin guards on her leg, except instead of Milota's, they are bladed, like right down where the shin goes, and the large like bladed gauntlets are on her hands. She's so imposing. She goes, I hit the screen. It hurt very badly. It poked me right in my flesh.
Sorry. Not your flesh.
Sorry, Flesh.
She nods at sibling.
Sibling.
Oh shit.
What?
Oh god, she's gonna kill me.
No.
Oh god, she's really strong.
What?
Yeah, fuck this. Are you gonna kill our friends? It shakes its head no.
Is that... I suppose that's good enough, right? They seem to be fine just staying there. Okay, just don't...
That is not good enough. We must... He's like, Finn is overcompensating now. We must deal with this ruffian.
Oh, Master, you're going to go there?
He sort of swims up very quickly and just effortlessly with one hand grabs him by the head and like shakes him like a towel and he just...
Master!
Can we hear it at this point? Like
No. No, you are too in the zone.
Oh my god, I was
And that's when the curtains sort of part more and a face peeks in. Hey.
We split apart probably faster than anything possible. Two magnets. Opposite.
Hey.
Oh god.
I'm so glad that this happened.
Oh my goodness.
It's about time you two kids admitted it to one another.
Could you just... Literally, it has been 2 hours. Okay, no, it's longer than that. She looks at the darkness. Nope.
Time moves so slow for young love.
I really hate you sometimes.
She goes Milo's just like twiddling her thumbs. Thank you, Master.
God, she goes and she just tries to push it out.
There's no reality where you can
No.
push her out. There's no
She
reality.
tries.
So just like hands on her face, she's like, it was so cute.
You peeping
It's
Tom.
so I was gonna kick the door in, but it just felt like it would be rude to interrupt this progress.
You're
I've been
interrupting
pulling
the
for
progress
so
right
long.
now.
No,
Stupid.
I know, but I waited long enough.
Oh my god.
I love that you two are so.
Don't use that word right now.
I love it.
Ah!
so happy. Okay, hey, I'm here by the way.
Could you just give me a minute?
Okay, I shook a man out earlier. I should probably go check on him.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Here, give Master a kiss. You kiss her on the cheek and she kisses you on the forehead. Come on, let's give Master a kiss.
I'm still pushing.
She's still pushing.
I'm getting pushed back and she's not
comes
moving.
up very sheepishly and just gets a kiss on the forehead as well. Aw. I love you too. You've done so great.
I really, really need
Why
to.
are you here? You know what? I'm gonna check on that man. And then we'll catch up. God bless you. Oh, bless you too. Bless you too.
I really wish I could
And
kill
like
her.
you
Wish I had
you
the power.
push her back, but it's more just she stands up. Where's that little weird man?
You just threw my master. Like,
Do you like get in her face?
yes, you threw my master. Where's my? Oh,
Her hand is on your head. Hi.
Okay, I hear Anastia. We should probably get out there before
Hi.
Hi.
anything stupid.
Hi.
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 You picked up nice to meet you,
Nice to
I
meet
suppose. You picked up my
I'm
master
Bran.
by the who?
I'm Bran.
Oh, I'm Anastia.
Oh.
May you remove your hand from my head?
Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. That's not. I'm so sorry. I was so caught up in the moment.
The moment?
Just something I've been pulling for so long. And just that little man, he ran up and he started yelling, and I just didn't want him to disturb it. I feel so bad. That's not indicative of who I am. I'm so sorry.
You threw him rather far.
I know. I just shook him.
I don't even know where he is.
Oh, and she like brushes some sand aside, and he is like embedded in the sand.
Oh,
I'm
he's
so
fine.
sorry.
That's fine.
I'm so
I
sorry.
guess.
And she just lays on hands and heals him to full.
How injured was he?
I mean,
bad.
no, you misunderstand. She heals his injuries up the whole day.
Okay, because I was like, what did you do?
All right. Hey, bud. Sorry about that. That wasn't cool. You gonna be all right? She's talking down to him. Yes, my body has recovered. But the soul needs time.
She's so deep.
There's no shame in it, buddy. There's no shame in it. Not many people are as strong as me. Come on. And she gently picks him up, dusts him off. I am so sorry about that. Here, let me just. She taps him, mends his clothes. There you go, bud. Sorry. Very sorry. Oh. Do you know him? Is this your dad?
No.
Is this your brother?
Well, this is my
Well, you look pretty messed too. Mends your clothing. Sorry. I feel really bad. That's pretty fucked.
That was so easy for you to do.
No, it takes effort. Took
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
I was looking a mess for days. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, and yes. Please don't lift my master up and shake him anymore. That's also very
No,
important.
listen, I apologize. I won't shake him. I just,
He was just.
my two apprentices, they finally told each other they love one another, and I couldn't let anyone
You
know
do.
that.
But this is where Giselle. This is where they.
You know little Chi?
Little Chi. Oh yes, I know Little Chi.
I'm gonna go out there.
Yeah, you hear the word. Yeah, you know little Chi and Mil?
Bill. Oh yes. They've confessed. They've. Ooh.
We will discuss this later in the involvement.
Yeah, they
What
They-
is this?
Your head enters her mouth. They finally admitted. Oh, I'm so sorry. Could you get your fingers out?
No!
I'll fight them.
She takes them.
Thank you.
Giselle. How are you
I
doing?
thought they were strangers. I'm so sorry, Chi-Chi.
It's fine, master.
Is it? You seem really frustrated.
I'm very frustrated right now.
I'm so sorry.
Can't
Have you considered working out to get rid of your frustrations?
Yes, I work out every day.
You're looking a little thin. I'm just concerned.
I'm fine.
Okay. Well, then you can give me 50.
Fine. She just gets down and does it.
She begins to do like 50, like some sort of underwater exercise. All right. Yeah. So you're friends with Chi and Milmo?
Yes, we've been traveling for some time.
Oh, well, I am Master Bryn then. Pleasure.
Oh, yes, and like I said, I'm Anastia.
Very nice to meet
And
you, Anastia.
the man you
you're
threw,
a
that
remnant?
was... oh, yes, I'm a remnant.
Yeah, I'm sorry I threw your apprentice.
No, his name is Finn. He's a very famous remnant.
I'm so sorry, Finn. I've never heard of him.
He's in remnant circles. He's well known.
Oh.
And that doesn't even turn around.
Okay. Wait. If he's famous, then how have I not heard of you?
I'm doing very
the master
impressive.
should be more impressive than the apprentice.
Ouch.
We're getting there.
You have stepped in it.
Sibling. Sibling.
Oh, did I say? I'm so sorry. Shucks. I feel really bad now. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I understand.
What did I do? Just so I know to avoid it again. It's the other way around. What? You're the master? You're the apprentice?
I
Wow.
am the... Yes.
You must be so proud to have an apprentice who's stronger than you. Mill, take a lap. Okay. So, tired?
No.
Okay.
I should have told you she was coming.
Then
Let me have a second.
Excuse me, I'm talking. If you're not tired, then you have time for 50 more.
You're right. How silly of me. And she continues.
Here, and she hands you like this big, heavy rock. Do some squats.
Yes, ma'am. She just goes.
Hey, you're doing great. I'm so happy for you. By the
She
way.
drops the rock.
And she just effortlessly catches it like with her foot and like lifts it up to your hands. Don't drop it.
Not even fair.
Now you have to do 75.
Damn it. She just goes over.
Cursing.
80.
Yeah,
She goes over.
get to it. They keep me young. You know what it's like, right, Master? Yeah.
Not at all.
Ato's just like enamored with this fucking person. Hey, I'm Ato. Nice to meet you. Oh. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Weir. And she says a quick prayer in Pateros. So, I know it's late, but would it be rude to imposition for a place to sleep?
Not at all. I would offer my home, but it's currently occupied by my master's things. I could ask my parents possibly. We might have empty.
Don't worry about it. I'll find a spot. It's cool.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm used to sleeping in open water.
Well, if you don't mind, I could always see if we could find something for you here.
I showed up unannounced. That's not cool. So you're Chi's friend?
Yes, we're very good friends.
Cool. And it was Anastia?
Anastia, yes.
I'm gonna call you...
Huh?
Nasty.
No, Anastia is fine. Actually, that's
That's nasty.
No, no.
And you said your name was Ato? Can't really shorten that one, so Ato it is.
Toto.
Toto.
I got you.
Nah, it's rude to insult a... It's rude to give a nickname to a Weir. So, you can be Ato. It's a good nickname, though. You've stopped doing squats.
No, I never stopped. Get
back to it.
100.
Alright, well, if everyone's just gonna keep staring at me and not saying anything...
I am working out.
I am gonna go to bed.
Just right here in the open, like you said.
I mean, I'll probably do it.
If you might, I do
else.
have a question. You can continue with your
I
exercise.
am continuing with you. Just because I'm looking at you doesn't mean I've stopped.
What's up, Nasty?
Anastia is fine. That could be a nickname for my real name, which is still Anastia.
You don't like it? Okay.
No,
I'll
it's
call
just-
you Anastia then. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable.
Oh, thank you. It's just the nickname my parents gave me. Also, it's weird hearing it from someone else.
Oh, your parents. They got good taste in nicknames.
They try. I was just wondering myself. You said you were watching in that room for a long time.
Couple minutes, yeah.
Did you happen to see any sort of jewelry, very shiny? Was that the reason they professed their love?
Oh, yeah, she definitely did give Mil like a very beautiful friendship bracelet. Now I guess technically a paramour bracelet. Do they have paramour bracelets
Just
where you're from?
while she's bench pressing this rock, she is literally screaming.
Mila just doing laps. do they have paramour bracelets where you're from?
Not really in this village, no, but I'm sure in like the major cities they must. I've never received anything.
Wait, are you from here?
Yes,
Oh.
I am.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Your parents live here. Yeah. I should have been paying more attention.
No, I was just rambling.
No, you said exactly what you needed to say. It's a nice town.
It's hard to hate Master.
You're very pretty.
Thank you.
Well, it's a kelp farming town. I imagine you wanted to show off a little. I get it. I like it.
Oh, I'm
Keep it
very
up.
appreciative, and also appreciative of you fixing my outfit. I was
Oh, yeah, don't sweat it. Hey, you. Get over here, Weir. She taps Ato, fixes him too. That's probably all I got right now.
Oh, that's incredibly generous.
Okay. But, yeah. You had a question? About the bracelet, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, they...
Were they enamored with the whole thing?
Screams.
Oh, yeah, hey, people are sleeping.
Oh, yeah.
People are sleeping.
We both shut up.
Stop screaming. You too, Mil. Yeah, she seemed really taken with it. I very rarely get to see Milo to turn that specific shade. It's great.
This is fantastic.
The last time I saw her blush that much around Chi was maybe a couple years after I took them in. We did neither of them really have a name day. So we just gave them a name day. And so while we were celebrating the name day, Chi wrote this really beautiful poem, and she read it to Mil, and they told me I had to leave. They went to their secret club.
Oh,
That secret club, I really wish I paid more attention to that secret club, actually. But
Now that I think about it, I hate it.
but they did go to the secret club, and oh my gosh, when Mil came back, just flush pink. I didn't even know she could turn pink. So cute. I knew she did something. I guess she liked the poem. Oh, she stayed up so late writing it. Right, Chi? You remember that poem?
Yes, I do.
Oh, it was so beautiful. I still have it.
No, you don't.
No, it's back home. I have it in the box.
I'm so happy it's
You have
at
a
home,
box?
currently
Oh my
home.
God, my kids? I have a box of everything they've done.
I'm just so glad. I hope that the small contribution I made to their relationship will help them stay just...
You made that?
Oh, yes. Well, Giselle made most of it. I assisted.
Well, I gotta say, Giselle has a very plain style.
I need to learn.
That's true.
I need to learn how to set things on fire. I realize now.
Giselle has a very plain style.
Incredibly plain.
And there's a beauty to that. But there is something nice to having a gift given and helped by a friend. Thanks for being friends with Giselle. I really appreciate that, Anastia.
Oh, you're
Especially
incredibly...
thanks for helping her with that. You're a good person. I like you.
It's rare people say that. Thank you.
Well, it's rare that people can see who a person is. All right. Night, night. I'll see you in the morning, okay? You want to join us for training?
Sure.
You already
I'm
said
so
it. You're
excited.
dead.
I know, yes, Anastia was so excited that she couldn't.
All right.
I-
Well, we'll see you bright and early, okay? And hey, listen.
Dug your own grave there.
Hey, listen. And if you can't
I
make
think she
it,
can't say no to...
and if you can't make it or you don't want to, it's cool. Don't worry about it. But I'd be happy to have you there.
Would you?
Yeah, of course. All right. I'll see you when the sun comes up.
Okay.
And she sort of swims into the tent that Giselle and Miloto were staying in and goes to sleep.
Yeah.
Almost immediately, you hear
We would have
snoring.
given it to her anyway, so.
Oh, I mean, she's used to sharing with you guys.
Yeah, but they would have given it up to her anyway. Okay.
So, yeah, we get to meet all the embarrassing parents today. Yes, today's theme is
Embarrassment.
parent-teacher conference.
Oh, God.
So, night passes, night...
It passes.
Yeah, night passes.
Oh, God.
Where do you and me love to go?
Embarrassing.
Do you go somewhere else or do you stay in the tent?
I guess we stay in the tent.
Okay,
There's
well,
no
it's,
reason not to.
you sleep there. It's awkward. You share one little smooch before bed.
No, my God!
A smooch!
Well, then fine. I will say this. Milota gives you a smooch on the cheek before you get back into the tent.
That's fine.
She'll be the forward one.
Oh my God.
When you get back to your house, Anastia,
Yes.
Master, who returned not long after being called the Apprentice,
I'm so sorry to him.
he has partially organized it.
On his own?
Yeah. He is stacking stuff together and bundling stuff and, you know, cleaning. He goes, sorry, I tried to be done earlier, but I didn't quite get through.
No, this is really impressive, the amount that you were able and willing to do.
I certainly let it get away from me.
No, if you want, let me help you.
I would like that. Thank you.
Oh, no problem, Master.
And so you spend a little bit more of the night cleaning and then falling asleep before the job is done.
That sounds about
You guys are making progress.
but not complete.
but then eventually, yeah, it's like 2 a.m. and you're both like, this is good. And so you all sleep and wake up the next day. Is there anything any of you want to do? The breakfast is provided.
Nice.
Yes. When you wake up, you can see that there's a large crab that has been killed and brought into town. And sort of like hauling it is Master Bryn. She plops it down as people have begun to like crack it open with rocks. You both come out. She goes, "Oh, morning. Good to see all of you.
Morning.
Sleep well?"
Yes. Master, it looks like you've killed a giant crab.
There's a lot of giant crabs around here. I punched one, and my fist bounced off. It went flying, though.
Excuse me. What did that crab look like?
It was like a big hermit crab, very jelly.
No.
I don't know why something like that was around here.
Anastia starts running out of the village, just
Oh, no.
screaming.
Kidding. It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Oh.
She like grabs you.
Oh, no.
It was a joke. It was a joke. I saw that it was, you know,
Oh, thank goodness.
attached.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Yeah, friendly.
His
I like
name
him.
is Gam Gams.
Hi, Gam Gams. She gently pats him.
Very much loves Gam Gams.
So yeah,
Love nicknames.
dig in. Dig in, yeah. And she just cracks part of the shell with her hand and pulls out some crab meat. Dig in. What?
Sorry, out of character. Don't you have to cook it first?
Crab meat? No.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, like for humans too? You
I mean,
have to...
for humans, you
Oh.
want to cook most things.
Oh, the way you said it was like anyone could just eat a crab. I'm like, that doesn't sound
You're
fair.
fish people.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
we're-
but I didn't think it was firm unless you cooked it or something.
It has a
I don't know
different
why.
consistency.
Oh, right,
but,
it's a
like,
different
yeah.
type of crab. Whatever.
No, it just
Okay.
has a different consistency when it's raw and cooked.
Okay.
Like all meat.
So she gets
gets out and eats.
Oh, good, I'm not dead. No, I almost did though.
Absolutely not.
Oh, good, I'm not dead.
She did, out of character, she did punch Gibbs. Once.
Just to see what happens.
Once. Well, no, because she thought that it was something else, and then she went, "Oh, oops, I'm so sorry." I
Probably
so
felt it in my
sorry.
soul. I punched my crab.
Yeah. So, sort of sits down, and your party sort of all gathers. So, quite a motley crew you've assembled, you two.
Yeah, but
Happy to see you all have friends. I was worried about you two.
well, yeah, we've been doing okay. Definitely okay.
Okay, that's a lie. Tell me what's wrong.
Nothing. We did a lot of things like fight surf stingers.
We did indeed
Definitely fight
surf stingers.
Surf stingers. I made a shield and lost that shield.
That was a sad moment. when you-
Very
Young
sad.
lady.
We went into a database
Oh, what?
and we fought a cutter and ran away.
Wow.
And ran away.
Why would you do something so stupid?
We were trapped.
So you infiltrated.
Yeah, she was trying really hard.
Holy. Oh my gosh.
Yep, and then Feather Tower.
Yeah, you just dumped it.
I was just letting you know.
Are you feeling okay?
I mean,
Giselle?
not completely yet, but it was 3 days ago.
Physically or otherwise?
Physically, I'm tired.
It's not acting up?
It is acting up.
Okay. We'll
The
see if
train-
we can do something about that.
The training didn't help.
Well, some injuries last forever.
And she like takes the.
You can ask your friend. And Ada goes, yeah. What is she talking about, though?
The thing we talked about.
Did you show him the big wound?
Oh no, I didn't. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you only talked about your internal.
Yeah,
fear.
that's true. I don't think I did. So she takes off the piece of armor. She really always has her armor on. And she like undoes it and like takes the thing off.
So like on your like shoulder.
It's like a pierce wound, but it rips up because it
So it's
stabbed
like a
and
cavern
ripped.
chunk missing
Yeah.
almost. It's gruesome. Whoa. I'm sorry that happened.
It's fine. I'm just.
And that was the same thing that did the other thing?
Well, I don't know about the other thing. The other thing happened before this. That's why I think it's separate.
Okay. Well, I'm just glad that you're okay. So, what's the plan then? I was expecting to meet you all a little farther on the other side of the world. But, here we are.
Oh,
What are you all about to get up to? Maybe you could have, a friend tag along.
I mean, Master, we've really done everything, really, that we can do right now with the whole stopping the world from getting crushed.
Yes,
on the
we sort of
outside.
ended up in my hometown by coincidence, which is lucky. It gave us a chance to rest after all the stuff we've gone through.
Well,
Oh,
I mean, I was trying to hope to get to Volitanis.
Well, of course.
Kind of want to see my home, and, well, there's somewhere I want to go. And I think all of you can come.
okay.
Except for maybe, I don't know about Master and Sibling and other Master.
Why wouldn't my master be able to?
Well, it's incredibly toxic.
Mm.
Oh.
And we were all touched by the maiden, right?
Oh,
Yes.
that's true.
You were touched by Lapis Maiden?
Yes, and she shows the.
Show
Where
my
are the
foot,
fans?
I guess.
Yeah, the extremities are still tinted blue.
Just my feet.
Oh, cool. That's so cool. Amazing. Well, if I can't go, I'd understand. But, alright, well, then I guess I'll just go on my way, then. It's good to see you.
I mean, it's fine. I do have to go back to Psychoforum because I work there. I did commission plate armor and never received it. And I did go to work for several days and then got commissioned for jobs back to back, so I didn't have a lot of time to pick up my armor.
Should never take a day job.
And then my boss beat me up, but I beat her.
Well, I mean, if you all want to go to Volitanis, that's fine. I understand. But if you are interested, I mean, you all know what you're capable of, right?
What do you mean by that?
Except for you. Sorry, she says to Master.
Oh my god.
Sorry. You're almost there.
Oh, we had a question. I'm so sorry. It just occurred to me. I'm eating crap. As I am eating the crap. Do you have pressure, Master?
Yeah, I do. That's what I mean. You figured it out.
Oh.
You're capable of it. It's raw, but I can help you train it.
Oh, yeah.
Me-
I don't know
me as well?
what do you, I don't know.
Yeah. Pressure theory is the same around the world.
If you could help me, that would be
Sure.
incredible.
I can help you refine at the very least the basic forms.
That would probably be helpful, but because right now we're just kind of throwing it willy-nilly, I think.
Well, especially if you're going to go to the Abyss. Don't go to the Abyss, by the way.
I didn't.
Very disappointed in the two of you. I know you didn't have a choice, but also, it sounds like that your reaction to that piece of art was a little too simplified.
I mean, it was...
I did not know that I had raised a Philistine.
Oh my goodness. It looked fine. I don't know. It looked like she was happy.
I love you, Chi-Chi. Oh, you're so precious. So simple. So, yes.
He like looks away, very sad.
Yeah, I can use pressure. I'm actually pretty good at it.
Okay, what do? You make your skin hard or something? We've done that.
No, I mean, I can't. I literally cannot show you right now.
Oh, okay.
I can do a couple things. I learned multiple pressures. But
Okay.
I don't want to... The one that I am best at, I don't want to do here because I would blow up the village. I would definitely rip part of it in half.
Don't do that yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, probably not.
Anastia, I'm aware. Thank you. I would never destroy my new friend's village, or any village. That'd be pretty messed up.
Yeah, that would be totally against us, probably.
Well, I mean, we have different oaths, but yeah, definitely super against my oath.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way,
I know your oath. That's the funny part.
Cordalia is the old one, right?
Yes.
Who's the
Cordalia
new
is
one?
A leaf.
Alif says hi, by the way.
Very nice.
Misses you too.
How's she doing?
She's well. You know, the shop's going well.
Oh, good.
You know, just wanted to say hi to you too. She misses you, says you should stop by more often.
That's true, we should.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do? But yeah, I'm thinking I would like to offer my services. I did not know. This is not why I came here, but it is certainly something I would like to do now that I am here. I don't need a reason to see my cute little apprentice. But I would be a bad master if I didn't teach you things like this when you come across them. Master sort of fidgets nervously next to you. It's not like angry, it's like embarrassed.
I know, I feel really bad for him. He was crying earlier. Poor man.
Well, at least maybe he can learn from this.
One thing about Sibling, though, Sibling doesn't snort or chortle or anything when Master Bryn says that.
Oh, wow.
Okay, cool. So then, like, maybe we go to Volitanis, do a little training or whatever, and then we head back. And we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm sure we could do that.
Great. Oh, I'm so excited for you to get to Tier 2 training. There's tears? Milo says terrified. Oh, yeah. 4 of them.
4?
Oh, yeah.
not even at the second. What are you at?
I made him.
Oh, so I'm guessing you're the highest. Man, I'm not smart.
Yeah, like I had to make the training
Man,
regimen.
I am not the smartest. I'm so
You're
sorry.
smart. Everybody, even Ato. Aww. Fallon's like, aww.
I'm sorry.
And so that's probably where we're going to end then, because everything's sort of wound down. So next session will be... I was going to get there today, but there was just so much juicy meat that we were exploring that I didn't want to speed past it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking... We're going to go to the holy site that Ato wants to visit, which is going to be just the core party.
Right.
None of the over-leveled... or, I guess technically under-leveled.
My goodness.
Over or under-leveled
No,
characters cannot
only
die.
level 5 characters may enter.
Oh, we did it! We made it to the one dungeon we can do by ourselves.
And then we'll probably do a little bit of pressure training if you guys have any stuff that you want to do. But next week there will be fights. There will be other stuff. I know we didn't really get into it, but we have already begun to hint at this arc. Mm-hmm. And it is going to come to you hard and in a dream.
Oh no.
Yeah. Did you guys have fun?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think that you two absolutely crushed it.
You do?
Cool.